Hello, everybody, and welcome to a wonderful, wonderful Sunday afternoon in Australia. It is the return of UNGA Down Under for the year of 2022, and we are ringing it in with some wonderful Guilty Gear strife. And to join me today on the virtual commentary desk is a man that I think you've become well acquainted with over the first season of UNGA, as I called on him many a time. The wonderful GL Phoenix. How are you doing, my man?
I'm doing wonderful, thanks, Tom. It's great to be back. It's wonderful to have season 2 starting. Sure, we have a bunch of other events going on, but UNGA always brings their own unique style, and I'm just looking forward to it being a wonderful season.
A lot's changed since the last time I sat down for a Strive flavored UNGA. So especially within the game itself, we've had a few new characters pop up who we've seen a fair chunk of already, actually. Especially through guys like Charlie playing a lot of Baiken, ExplosiveFart as well. We've had some well-placing Happy Chaoses too. So the meta has definitely changed a fair bit since the last time you would have seen UNGA showcasing Australian Strive. And alongside those changes, we have some slight changes to the prize pool and the way that the prizes are going to be working and the basic structure of UNGA this season. So the first thing to get off our chest is that everything here is going to be first to 3. We've talked about this before, but we are now running first to 3 all the way through the bracket. And in order to accommodate that, we are starting the stream a little bit later than the bracket start. So we will be starting our stream from top 16 and, of course, catching all of winners and losers top 8 as well. So as well as that, as I mentioned, we are going to have some prize differences. So we are going to have a pot starting at $500. There will be a payout for the top 4 for this season. And the only real donation goal we are going to have is going to be a $1,000 pot bonus. Double the pot bonus at $1,000 to make it a total of 1,000. However, keep your eyes on the prize goals because we may be announcing some things further on into the season. But that will not be artwork for the season champion because we've already got that secured. This season we're going to be having I Am That Game Freak, otherwise known as Jaden from Western Australia, for the art for Strive. And a unique feature of this season's art is that they will be getting a physical print, as physical is Jaden's specialty. Obviously get your digital copy as well, but that bonus little physical one too is going to be amazing. I haven't even gotten to finish talking about the prizes. And we just had a $50 donation from Pariah. So huge thank you already. If you want to contribute to what I am talking about, it is !donate in the chat there. Thank you again, Pariah, for contributing to the pool. So we will be bringing back... I'm sorry to keep talking, but I'm not quite done.
It's a very start. We've got a lot of housekeeping to get through.
Exactly. It's the first tournament of the year. Listen, folks, please. It's all very important. You will hear it again, of course. But Finest Fundamentals is going to be coming back. Rewarded to each game's seasonal champion, and we've also updated our emote game this time around as well, so keep an eye on the subscription box in the chat if you want to get some of those emotes. And the final thing is that we have got a region select in the Discord now for your state/location. I highly recommend that everybody gets involved with that nice and early because we are going to be building some additional content around Strive to do with those locations and where you are from. So represent your state in the UNGA Discord. Represent your state within the Discord.
We already have this kind of state-first-state mentality, but to actually quantify it is going to be very interesting.
Yes. So that is going to be very, very cool to be able to... We're going to be doing something unique with it. That is going to be coming soon. We're not going to announce that just yet. But as long as you're keeping your head to the ground and watching everything that is UNGA on Sunday afternoons, then you will be caught up as soon as it's made available. But I think that's my housekeeping done. Thank you for being so patient, everybody. That was quite the read, but we've gotten through it. And now we get to the meat and veg of it all. We are going to be jumping into our first game of the night. Let's get this bracket up. Do you have it ready, Mr. Phoenix? Because I do not.
I do. And the first match up is going to be Whatsthewordlimi going up against LT. So it's going to be a Leo up against a Jacko.
Nice,
Limi
nice, very
showed
nice.
on earlier in the week some really, really cool Jacko setups and showing that they have put a whole lot of time and effort into this character trying to make it work. It is still a rough character to try and get to work in a lot of situations, but they're trying their darndest and they make it look really good when it does come through. But LT on the other side with the Leo, very solid player, very hard to really discount him.
Yes, you've seen a lot of LT on the commentary desk, actually. So the young man still showcasing that he can absolutely play with the best of them. I need to get over into that spectator slot so we can start the business. There it is there. Sorry for holding everything up. We are good to go. First tournament jitters, but we have made it. Alrighty, folks, mate. Awesome time to be getting back in. And as you said, Jacko, a very, I think a very high barrier of entry for Jacko. Especially, you know, in regards to, because if you've got to manage resources very, very heavily, which isn't as common in fighting games to be such a resource-heavy character in the sense of the minions and managing what she's going to be doing with those minions.
She very much plays like a puppet character and having to play around with all these minions, trying to get all these setups and trying to just dictate the pace of the game and also just control space, utilizing a lot of her tools. We'll see how this one plays out at the very start. As we
I feel like it's going to be
full screen,
the pressure is going to be on LT to toss that projectile. Very, very high durability, so it should be able to deal with the minions pretty well. But he needs the opportunity to get it out, obviously, with that longer start up there. But good hit early. Ooh, insta burst. Doesn't want to get
these
the
heavy
break
fight
there.
balls really putting in a lot of work here for LT. Uses the guard point and is without the burst there from Limi, he's going to be able to really get started.
Gets thrown though.
Reversal though. He uses the defense command to get the guard crush, but does end up running out of steam on that offense and is going to be forced back onto defense. Here comes.
Oh, reversal super. That is a command grab and the jump. No punish though from LT. Was ready for the jump.
A little bit too far away from that one.
Yeah, might have been better with a neutral jump instead there. But
he's still feeling pretty good with the situation that they're in.
LT's been doing a good job of managing the minions. Nice throw on the cross-up, Gotta blow up that stuff. If you let Leo players know that you're not going to blow up the cross-up slash, then they're going to abuse it.
Wake up flash.
Mix up time, meaty. Oh, the power bomb.
That's going to do it. That does a lot of damage. Jacko, really not all that durable of a character. The defense stats not all there, so she does die reasonably quickly.
Yes. Definitely, like, and I mean, Limi's been doing a good job of keeping LT out, but hasn't really been able to start any kind of offense here. Just sort of harassing with the minions more than setting up any kind of mix-up game here. That projectile
also
really
one of the things about versing a character that does have good defensive options, like the flash kick on wake up can interrupt a lot of the setup that Limi will want to try and go for, but right now, LT, even the burst comes through at the perfect time to interrupt
perfect timing. I cannot believe that worked. I didn't even see it come out.
Nor did I.
Oh, air throw. Okay. Goes for the dust. There we go. LT has burst here. Oh, drops the conversion. That's a huge amount of damage left on the table.
The burst, but doesn't get it.
Okay, LT going in.
Defense command, but ends up not having the minion at the time, but good reversal throw. Tries to get them again with the defend command, but it's not going to work out. And now they just have to hold on to this defense. Does end up getting hit.
Limi's doing a very good job of managing LT's offense, but just can't really do anything with the gaps that he's picking, right?
Goes for the cross-up, flash kick.
Charge inputs don't give a damn.
So I was mentioning, just having that flash kick on deck makes it so useful in interrupting a lot of the potential mix-ups that Limi's wanting to go for.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I mean, and that's the thing, right? Is that I feel like Leo has a look. I'm no Jacko. You know, I have no word here. But from watching the matchup, it feels like, you know, with the high durability projectile plus the flash kick there, LT at least is doing a very, very good job of just stuffing anything that Limi wants to go for, at least in this set here. So whether there is adjustments that Limi can make here, I'm sure there is. But something's going to have to happen
usually
fast.
likes to get multiple minions out and start kind of bouncing them around to apply an incredible amount of pressure, but as you mentioned, the fireball is just going straight through them and not really allowing Limi to get set up whatsoever. So stifling a lot of that offense has really been working out for him. Gets the burst out pretty early as well. Nicely done.
That looked like, it almost looked like LT was looking for it there. Wasn't really committing to anything too heavy. We're just waiting for it to come out. Ooh, big counter hit. This is a chance here. Ooh, RC, no, you can't go for setups like that. The flash kick just doesn't care.
Yeah, and tried to use the RC to bait it away, but LT also having meter to work with, gets out of it quickly and counter punishes and finishes off that round. Really nicely done though.
Yeah, LT just ready. I mean, it looks like LT does have at least a solid amount of practice on this matchup because he's playing a very, very specific way, right?
Yeah.
Power bomb there. Here we go. OTG. Oh, goes for it again.
Oh, the overhead.
Rose. And that is a
talking about how squishy she could be. It did not take her long to end up just getting absolutely blown up.
That was that second round there was a wash, my man.
And that's kind of what happens to most people, to a lot of people when they're versing Leo. All it takes is just a few wrong calls on the defense, and that happens to you.
You only need one gap
into the wall.
You only need one gap to start partying, my man. And LT has been picking his gaps very, very well so far. Now, Limi could be the first beneficiary of the first of three format change here. Otherwise, would already be in loser's bracket, but has a chance at the reverse OCV here. Yeah,
they have a lot of time to work with. Well, they've used pretty much all the time that they've had. So they have to have the download on deck now.
Oh, here we go.
This is what they've been wanting to get started. Multiple minions set up.
Burst. Force the burst
out. Yeah.
Look, getting the burst out is honestly a huge win here for Limi because now he can kind of start that offense a whole lot more carefree.
Yeah, still having to worry about the flash kick coming out.
Yeah, the wall break there.
Right above them.
The wall break there back to a neutral situation almost hurt him because he lost his offensive pressure there and reset neutral. So, that's gonna hit for sure. Bang, there it is.
That move raw does a lot of damage, but it's scaling when it's used in combos, it drops off a cliff.
yes, as it should.
Yes, understand.
That would be mad cheap if it didn't. Ooh, okay, we're so heavy.
Trying to play the spacing game here.
But Limi's getting very lucky that LT isn't whiff punishing him for these big whiffs. Leo definitely has the tools to do so. Ooh, okay, here we go. Reset time. Ooh, Limi not biting here. Blocking the overhead.
Yeah. Didn't have any more meter for Faultless or to deal with any of the chip damage that would have been coming through, so had to try and force their way out, but ended up copping it. This is chance
set point here.
Upper bracket.
Yeah, gonna need to. Oh wow, that jab hit other side. What the hell was that?
Was still stuck behind him, so. Didn't actually punish that, fortunately, so they're gonna have to hold on to all of this offense still.
Yeah, LT's been missing a couple of conversions here, but that steady offense has been doing wonders for him so far. Mixed time, gets hit by the overhead, and that is gonna be not dead, Jacko.
Yeah, speaking of scaling,
I got cooked. Nice D there for the overhead.
Great 5D, yeah, to finish that one off. And a 3-0 there to LT in a matchup that definitely looked dominant in favor of the Leo.
Yeah.
Limi trying everything they could, but just all the tools that LT was utilizing just made it so hard for him to get anything set up.
Yeah, I'm unsure of what. Look, I obviously don't have the experience to tell you whether that was just a bad matchup or whether Limi has a lot of things to work on there. But at least you can go back on the footage and have a look. Because LT was implementing a very basic game plan, right? He was just tossing the projectile to blow up the minions and then going in behind it. So it wasn't a very layered offense, right? It was very, very basic, but it did enough.
Sometimes you don't necessarily need that.
No.
Against characters that do have good defensive options, yeah, you need to start mixing things up a little bit, but Jacko doesn't necessarily have the best defense.
Yeah, you got that reversal
has to
super,
hold all of
that's
that.
about it.
Yeah. It's like, cool, if you want to reversal out of this, you have to spend meter, and if you call incorrectly, you are going to die, because you are just gonna, you are stuck in that animation for A few very long seconds, what feel like hours.
Big fat scoops, my man. Big fat scoops. So, with LT moving on the winner's side of the bracket, let's have a look and see who we are going to be running next. This has been a meaty bracket so far, folks. Quite a large turnout for our first UNGA of the season. Thank you everybody so much for tuning in so far. If you do like what we do, as I mentioned before, there is that ! donate link in the chat. Also ! Discord if you aren't already involved with what UNGA does. Or if you haven't already selected your state yet, I also recommend getting in and doing that one. I am going to stress it big time here because there is some cool stuff in the pipeline involving that state rivalry. No confirmation as to what just yet, but it is going to be really, really cool. So, yeah, there it is. Papa Shen whipping out the Tito smile. There it is there for our Season 1 champion, already in the chat and already winning tournaments.
Tito's always winning tournaments. Didn't have the best result over the week, but...
he won something this week.
What's one tournament compared to all of the others?
Yeah, I know. Look, one tournament but that says so much to how good Ed is, right? Like one tournament win is a surprise.
The lowest placing was like 4.
yeah, literally. That was a stacked bracket. Or maybe it was like a 5th. Yeah, that hold forward was a crazy stacked bracket too. And that was an awesome grand finals. Yeah. I really, really hope is young Doug in this bracket. Mr. Fart, there he is, and he's carving his way through winner's side. Yeah, we got evasion explosive fart on the bottom side of that winners bracket down there.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
I'm gonna need to see some of that on stream. Thank you very much.
Before we get to that, we have Bedless going up against Beedozer.
Awesome.
The Goldlewis specialist.
Yes, the Goldlewis specialist did send TB to losers. I did just note before. So, despite it being first to 3 the whole way, TB is in the losers bracket. I just wanted to point it out. Take that how you will, folks.
Beedozer is one of those players who's definitely capable of just catching people off guard with the way in which they play.
Has that clutch factor, right? The tenacity. Yeah. Ooh, big. Jumping in with a D there.
It goes against...
Oh, that clash with the CP.
Oh, that is not a burst you want to see.
Yeah, that's
going to be the round.
That was a horrendous burst there.
And they are going to have a bit of a rough time.
Yeah, that burst is really going to cost them. Because burst really is a lifeline against a character like Goldlewis. Oh, that's a gold dust. Very good. Yeah, somebody make it happen. That'd be a crazy mod. Anyway, the crop. How did he block that? Oh, gets hit by the DP.
Drops his the full follow-up. There it is. Doesn't finish him off, but didn't have the meter to go whole hog with that one, but Stun Dipper just catching people off guard.
Yeah, there's a lot of that on Friday because hit by range. There it is.
Speaking of options from mid to full screen that people sometimes just don't expect and just get hit by it.
Whipping the
Gatling gun will sometimes catch people.
Straight out the rectum. Powerful stuff. Where does he store that thing, man? He just sort of whips it out.
I think the UMA kind of holds on to it until he needs it.
Now, I guess he must just put it in the coffin. Yeah, in the coffin. I guess it's bigger than the coffin. I'm not gonna. You know what? The game. Yeah. This is a game that makes absolutely no sense.
We've got some TARDIS situation going on with that coffin.
Don't worry about it.
There's a lot of space to work with in there.
That's above our pay grade, amigo.
It's just a bag of holding.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay.
Interrupt, but
well, instant burst there from Bedless. Surprising. Was afraid of something. Ooh, went for the RC. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was a great late RC. And use it to whiff punish. Okay, back to neutral, which, alright, he just sends it a couple of times.
The thing is that all Bedless needs is one clean hit here. Nice tech. Oh, went for the SP. That's a huge commitment. Very, very slow button.
Yeah, that button is an incredible commitment.
Yeah, the Beedozer was ready, slid straight under with the stun dipper, blew him up for it, so nice. Beedozer looking good here. That first game was a wash, but it's definitely woken up a bit here. Starting to control neutral a bit more, which you sort of have to do against Goldlewis, right?
Yeah, you can't allow him to play his game.
You can't let him just set up things like
you're just gonna cop. You're just gonna cop that coffin.
Oh no!
The time.
Oh,
for the bait burst. Gets a decent amount of damage onto him though.
Oh, swipes up close slash. Was that 6p? Wasn't it?
Yeah.
I was like, that was a big dick button otherwise.
Guys,
Okay,
there it is.
There's the
I
slash.
swear to God. Oh, that was a lot of buttons being pressed for. Not end up amounting to too much.
Bedless is hitting some buttons, my man.
Yep. See how that goes. Tries to whip punishment again.
Oh, was that the cat?
Comes out. Has to use all of his meter just to prevent dying to chip. But
no, I really like using the Gatling gun there. That was like great space control and the chip situation, as you said as well.
Oh, wow.
So,
managing to finish with that one. Jump
that's real bad. Yeah, now you're in the corner. Oh, whiffs.
Doesn't get the meaty timing.
Okay, this is bad. This is bad news, Brian. Here. Let's up.
There it is. Just set up the split. That's just. That's nasty.
Bro, that's
It is so nasty.
Bro, that's some
That's a bedless tech.
That's disgusting. Bro, you toss the bomb and they're like, ah, shit, he messed up his setup.
No, Bedless is the kind of player that has labbed all of these options for how people tech off the wall.
POV, you're going to Twitter. Yeah, pretty much, bro. Yeah, this man's a walking. Goldlewis is absolutely a Twitter clip character, man.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. But at least he's a cool Twitter clip character. It's not like Alex in Street Fighter 5, right? Like at least when Goldlewis gets a Twitter clip, it's actually worth watching.
Yeah, it's funny seeing people explode like that. Thanks for the cross up again.
Yeah, he's blocked that setup twice now. Beedozer ready for it. Oh, nice interrupt, bro. Oh, that was a horrific burst.
Yeah, very antsy on the buttons there.
Bedless is just... This man loves to mash, I tell you what. And I'm here for it.
Stun Dipper.
Okay, reset.
The old scam Dipper goes for the
throw. Meaty fireball, yes sir.
Stun Edge means it can't necessarily act out of that as well as he would like. Oh, just punching him.
Honest mid-Kai. Running that
offense out of that, but just spend it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, the meter goes, so you may as well.
Yeah.
Ooh, weird trade.
Trading. Jump dust over the top of it.
Typhoon whiffs, yeah. Oh, the dash in. That was nasty. The layers. Oh, no.
Here we go.
Oh, this is matchup bad. He can't burst this, I don't think. Oh, he dropped the combo.
Yeah, a lot of that you just can't burst. But yeah, Bedless actually dropping it a little bit. See how this goes.
Yeah, Beedozer getting extremely lucky this round. Be inclined to try and make the most of it, and he does. That was an awesome back RC to get the corner conversion. Very clean.
Doesn't get heavy knockdown, so it's back to neutral. See if he can win it again. Just one more good hit from Bedless should end things, but let's see.
I can't believe the Beedozer is so willing to let the DPs rip.
Old. Stun Dipper. There it is.
For again, the RC.
Ends up dropping it.
Almost looked like a setup, and it's sort of working out for him.
Gets the
task. Very nice. Very, very clean. And there you go. Beedozer getting a game on the board too here.
Yep.
We're now at
Not
2-1,
going to go
I
down
believe,
without
on
a
this
fight.
one. Yeah, yeah.
2-1.
This is our first opportunity I've seen so far at making the most of that first to 3. Let's see if Beedozer can make it happen. It's just about controlling the madness, right?
Yeah.
Like it's just about controlling, because Bedless very clearly wants to play at a tempo, and that tempo is just balls to the wall, right?
Yeah.
So
if you can play his game, you just have to just hold on tight and hope that you can find an opportunity out.
Yeah.
Because
it's
he
hard.
Will absolutely mix you up.
I think Beedozer's best bet is just trying to get Bedless to whiff something in front of him and then whiff punish him for it, which he's gotten a fair bit of mileage out of so far this set, and those DPs as well. But those are a huge risk. I don't think he hit a button. No, he didn't. Oh, no, missed the punish.
Was blocking the air, so not necessarily
as
punish something when you're blocking from the air.
That's a lot of recovery, though. Surely could have done something else.
I think also the range made it a little bit awkward for him to get the...
Ooh, this is going to be a cool conversion.
This, on the other hand.
Yeah, drops that at the end. That was almost really, really nice.
Buttons. A lot of those quick, close buttons there. Short time.
Oh, no!
Oh,
no!
Finishes it! He does!
Yes. Oh, that's
Beedozer was so close, but... A little bit of a flub there. He's got a costume.
I love this character, man. Goldlewis is so sick. Beedozer bouncing back though, showing no signs of our mental break there, which is good because that was a guard break moment right there. Like just losing an entire round on one exchange like that. Oh no! Oh, this is the
finish.
Oh, but it's alright. He got a big hit anyway here. He has another bar to spend here too. Oh, he's gone for the reset. Oh, he mashed out of it. Very nice. That was crazy! This is all of a sudden this is a set, bro!
You think you're setting up on me? Alright. I'm gonna press the button. Oh, the jump dust comes in.
Ah, and just mashes that P there. Round on the board. We're going to the final round here. Bedler's still on set point. Beedozer needs one more to get it to a 2-2 here. Oh, this is not how you start though. You're in the corner. Uh-oh.
Good counter hit.
Yep.
Gonna have to make the most of this. He still has the burst available, so if things go...
Oh, no! Oh, dropped his conversion though. Bedler's still alive. Bedless has a lot of meter and a lot of security.
Oh, he hits it with a quick overhead.
Bang!
Ooh. I like that first has to be used. Oh, it's over the top of it.
By the jump K.
Nicely done from Bedless to finish that one off. It got a little bit scrambly at situations, but in the end, Bedless cleans it up enough to finish it off.
Yeah, strong 3-1 performance there.
But we saw from Beedozer how a player like him can just throw these top players for a loop. Sometimes he just throws out the wild option and it catches people off guard.
But look, Beedozer didn't play that necessarily badly, I don't think. Yeah. It just felt like he couldn't keep up with the damage, right? Like every time they'd have an exchange, and if they went back and forth in neutral, like Beedozer would land a hit. Let's say he gets a stun dipper into an RC, right? He's getting 30%, and he's spent 50 tension for it, right?
Yeah.
But then
on the other hand,
Bedless lands one close slash. And Mans just gets deleted. Like the balance of damage is really, really hard there. So Beedozer just has to play very, very has
to play that with
has to play clean neutral. Yeah, very, very clean neutral there. Which is hard to do against a character that like Bedless is playing with Goldlewis, where he can force those scrambles with those big buttons and the Behemoth Typhoons. All right. So, going into our next game here.
Oh, it is our Season 1 champion, Tito Ed,
is
going up against Bonheur, the Anji prodigy. Or the Anji that we have going on.
Yeah, just about the only one left, I think.
Yeah, a lot of the others have kind of moved on to other things, I think.
Yeah, given up or moved on.
With the Anji.
Ooh, nice conversion, double DP, and the splat! Nice! Look at that
Very
damage.
nicely done.
That was optimal. Ooh, counter hit. This could be dead here. I don't think Ed's gonna...
Ooh, tries to go with double dust. Doesn't land it, and now...
Oh, no.
He's on the other foot.
Oh, my God. Look at the damage. Oh. And Oki, too. He's gonna go for the instant dash. Empty throw. OTG tosses the sword reversal super, and he gets him!
That works out. Nicely done.
Damn. That was crazy.
You just have to throw out that option.
Ooh, gets the throw into the butterfly. Here we go. Oki time. Makes the dust save.
Uses the burst just to maintain this corner pressure.
Yep, and I like that. Ed's entire MO is just the corner. It's all he wants. Everything is about working into the corner,
He wants one thing and it's disgusting.
Oh, gets it again. Another super. Yeah, Ram players want one thing, bro.
Absolutely.
Tosses out the boat. Another parry! R6 gives himself a nice air throw!
And game 1 goes to Bonheur.
That was clean, bro! That air throw was a hard read. That was... Wow, that was crazy.
What we were talking about earlier when it comes to the layers of the offense. Tito went immediately for that second layer, getting out or jumping out to avoid a throw out of the spin.
Yeah, exactly
but
right.
Bonheur was already one step ahead of him.
Yeah, that was a hard read, man. He expected the RC up and the double jump there. That was crazy. And Ed just wasn't ready. He could have teched that throw. So Bonheur showing he's literally just one step ahead at the moment, man.
We'll see how that continues as the series goes on, because Tito Ed cannot discount him in longer series.
Yeah, well, here's the problem, right? I feel like Bonheur... Yeah, I feel like Bonheur really needs a good start, especially against Ed. Yeah. Like if Ed can get his momentum moving, then he has to bet it all on a parry, essentially, right? So that's all he's got.
And that was a ram round.
Yes, it was. And oh wow, that was a weird trade.
It's a gold burst.
Gets a gold burst, no punish.
Oh, this is it all. But he's going to be able to get way more meter again.
Yeah, that is huge damage.
Does get the positive bonus, so we'll have a whole bunch of meter. Tries to interrupt the wreck-up, but is going to end up paying for it dearly with his life. That's just going to be death.
Jesus. Well, that was a ram game. You said ram round, but that was a ram game.
Like, we complained a little bit about Ramlethal and what she can get away with, but you cannot discount how much work Tito has put into optimizing these combos. Because that right there, that was incredible.
It is a lab freak. You can tell from the fact that he plays MODOK in Marvel 3. That is all you need to know. I've seen this man win tournaments. It's like 1:30 in the morning, and then I see on Twitter, going live, going over video. And I'm like, man, do you sleep? Always just got something going on in that head of his. Like, bro, I'm gonna be going 0-2 and going to bed, and this man wins and then studies the notes. Like, that is how you be best in region, folks, and that's what Ed is showcasing here. The adjustment appears to have been made because this is another wash. Yeah, that was a very clean interrupt, though. Oh, that's no good.
Just gets hit.
Yeah.
Sababato from mid-screen. That hurts. Getting hit by that feels really bad. Because it's such a telegraph move. It takes so long to get there, but we all just get hit by it. It's like, and we feel a little bit silly every time. Oh, just going underneath them. And now we get that corner pressure yet again. Oh, he's going to cash it in before the burst comes up.
Oh my lord. Oh, parry, here we go. Yep, this is what Bonheur needs. The start that he needs. Ed does have burst available. Reversal super. Wow. Hits him with the
It's like, you got reversal super? You're going to try and reversal me? It's like, you should remember that Ramlethal has one of the best reversal supers in the game.
Yep, that shockwave. Very, very nice super there. And Ed 100% willing to let that shit rip. For sure.
Oh damn, that was... Yeah, Tito definitely, it felt like they woke up after that first game.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking at a 3-1 here if Ed does get the next game. Bonheur needs a good start here. This is what a good start looks like. Big counter hit, corner carry and the setup. Got to force have a burst early. Yep.
Oh, ends up dropping it.
Oh no. This is how it all falls apart.
Trying to bait burst, but also just optimizing the amount of pressure in this corner. It's like, alright, cool, you want to hold on to your resources?
Oh no.
Alright, just hold all of this.
Setup, yep.
Yep.
Another layer of offense. The beam again. Look at the chip adding up. This is just, into the throw. This is just abuse, ladies and gentlemen.
That's brutal.
Bro. Interactive gaming.
Absolutely.
Wow,
interactive gameplay.
Ed is a freak, man. That's just gross. Oh, get them on the line. Here we go. Bonheur fighting back.
Oh, catches the backdash. Didn't get the they wanted out of that for most amount of damage off that wall splat, but and now they're just getting thrown time and time again.
Yeah, you look away for 1 second.
Burst, and a lot of Ram stuff is so difficult to burst. And Tito makes sure of it, tries to get out of it. There's
there it is. that's going to be the round. Yes, it is. Very nice.
Keeping himself alive.
Yes, sir.
Doesn't have any burst and doesn't look like they'll get it anytime soon.
Yeah, I reckon that he's going to have to win without making any errors here, which against Ed is mad hard to do.
Gonna be
nice anti-air. Bonheur really trying his best here to make this happen. Okay, there's Tito's meter gone. As much as he's terrifying without the meter, he is far more terrifying with
gets
another parry.
He's pulled him out multiple times, going for those lows.
Oh, the back dash can hit him. It's going to be the game. Yes, it is.
They're going to a game 5.
Anji gaming.
Beaten by the tool that Tito has used to open people up time and time again.
Yeah.
The old backdash into the throw.
Street Fighter 4
player. Into the punish, yeah.
Yeah, that is a Street Fighter 4 player if I've ever seen one, my man. Doesn't matter what game he's playing, he's waking up and mashing backdash, and that's how you know. That's how you know this man used to play. Ed used to play Fuerte in 4, I believe. I think actually.
Fuerte, oh.
Yeah.
That guy was so cool.
Yeah. Cool as long as you're not on the receiving end, right?
Yeah. Like from afar, very cool. Dealing with it, nah.
Yeah, no. I never enjoyed. I used to play against Rumors a lot. In Street Fighter 4, we were both online warriors, and he had the keyboard Fuerte, which is a sight for sore eyes. I mean, he's moved on to one of those mixbox things now.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the next development in that style. As we're getting into game 5, and a great start here for Bonheur. Gets the burst out very early from Tito. It's a dental 6P there, and is going to end up
has to burst,
forced into the corner.
Oh, big counter hit. Nothing really off it, though. Gets the scoop. That's offense time here. Clash into the button. Oh, catches him low. No follow-up. That's the RC there to keep himself safe after the overhead. Catches him in the air.
Oh, doesn't get the follow-up, but the low is going to do it and sets up match point. Can he knock Tito down to the lower bracket before?
Yeah, he is. Bonheur here on set point. Huge upset if this happens for sure.
Goes
but
for
he's making it work.
Oh, gets hit by the second.
Oh, no. Oh, shit. He dropped his shit. Oh, my God. The trades. Harry's through. Oh, no. I think he's dead. I'm fairly certain he's dead. Oh, he dropped it.
Doesn't get the full confirm, but they'll do it.
Also, anyway.
Reduces the amount of burst that he'll be getting back. Right. Game 5. 3rd round. Who is going to take it?
Ooh, counter. Oh, no.
Second wrecker, and he's been getting punished by it multiple times here. Oh, tries to get in there, but the 6P from Tito is going to open him up. Back into that corner. Deal with that.
Looking real bad.
Tries to spin his way out of it, but gets thrown back into the corner. Goes for the punch. He's going to keep him pinned into the corner. Still has some meter to work with.
Bro, what do you do, man?
He's not having any more meter left for Faultless. Oh, what are you doing? Get out.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, trying to get a goal burst.
Hang on. We got around here. No!
Tito takes it in the end.
Bro, I wanted that comeback so bad, bro.
It was looking possible.
I wanted that so bad. It
was so close to being a possibility, but Tito just sticks the leg out, cops it.
You hate to see it. I mean, you love to see it if you're a Ram fan or an Ed fan, which I am an Ed fan. But that was like the proper Twitter moment, right?
Yeah. That was almost such a heroic comeback there for Bonheur, and against Tito, put on a very good fight at least.
Absolutely, that was disgustingly close.
Pushed
a lot of people have not gotten anywhere near as good of a record against Ed as that. So yeah, very, very well done there from Bonheur. He does drop down into the losers bracket, but that's all right. You know, it is what it is. That was a very, very strong showing. Hopefully, he can make some noise down in that bottom side bracket there. Speaking of, let's have a look and see. I'm going to quickly do a run through of losers and have a look and see if there's anything here.
Yeah, I was just
going to
take a quick look over there as well.
So it looks like Wumbo was sent to losers pretty early, and it looks like he might have just been eliminated. If that score is correct, it says 3-1 there. Yeah. TB moving through losers bracket after getting sent down there early by Beedozer, I believe. And Pug as well.
Pug still living. We have our pot still holding strong.
Yes, Pug is... Pug lost to LT 3-0 to go down to the losers bracket. So
yeah, that was very early on in the bracket.
Absolutely. So Bonheur will now be playing against Pug. So one fun matchup to another there. And TB is going to be playing the loser of evasion and ExplosiveFart. So
wow,
that's going to be a that's
a gauntlet to go through.
these brackets are tough, bro. Like UNGA has become I swear there's nothing but killers in the ocean here, man. Like
it's like a mini major.
There's no kiddie pool. There's no kiddie pool here. Everybody that comes here comes to play.
Absolutely.
So what a killer bracket so far, folks. Thanks to everyone for joining so far. Wonderful to have you all back. I am looking forward to getting to see some evasion and ExplosiveFart myself. I am,
especially with Explosive moving over to the Baiken more.
Yes, that is exactly where I was going to go with
there
this one.
It is.
Yes, this is what I want to see. So I caught the end. I was lucky enough to get to jump on to Hold Forward on Friday night to talk about UNGA a little bit and do some commentary. And I got to catch a bit of ExplosiveFart's Baiken. And I want to learn how to play this character now. Young Doug has straight up sold me. Straight up sold me, bro. The
damage that she can output is so...
This Baiken is the real deal. Like, this Baiken is the real deal, man. Like, he's good. I am in... Ooh, there's the parry, and the RC has to burst that.
Yeah.
Charlie, shout out to Charlie as well, wherever he is. Sent me the Baiken Bible that I'm going to go through fairly soon. Learn some stuff.
Wow.
Charlie also...
Domination.
Charlie believes that Baiken is top 5 potential. So...
Yeah, I can definitely see it.
And
she definitely has the tools to deal with a lot of matchups.
Oppressive, man.
Her damage output is really good. Her combos look really cool, which doesn't necessarily matter too much when it comes to balance, but they look cool.
They look awesome, and they do a lot of damage. That's enough to get me to want to play a character.
Yeah. The Kabaddi is
Telstra.
one of those really good tools. Oh! Trying to put from full screen when you have a gun?
Ooh. Oh, went for the parry, and he's gonna get deleted for that. Yeah, huge stuff. Shout outs to Charlie, watching in 160p, by the way. That's some struggle street stuff. We've got nothing but respect
here we
for
go.
it. Tatami, there we go. Oh,
Tatami, I should say.
Man.
Has to jump out, gets air thrown back into the corner. Has to deal with this, gets a gold burst. See how much he's to get done with this.
Oh, parry again
with the parry.
Reversal super. I don't think Young Doug did anything here. Parried it! Oh!
Just 2 parries.
Yo, clip that stream. Let's go. Oh, that was crazy.
Oh, is he pressing a button? Technically, yes, he was pressing a button, but it was the right one.
Man could have just blocked it. The game was over. I know you look. I don't care if you can input parry after the flash, Derek. That shit is hype. That's cool. At the very least, it always looks very cool when people do like the big cinematic supers.
And then,
and then they just get stuffed by a lady with her hand out. That's it.
Yeah.
Alright, so
evasion getting good corner pressure, just not wanting to go for that third hit, knowing that counter is a very strong possibility.
Well, I feel like that range that evasion is playing at now, the sort of range 2 to 3, right around that mid screen, is really good for Nago to stay at, because I don't think Baiken can really reach. But when you get nice and close, there's opportunities for those. Nice interrupt with the 5k. Interesting burst there from Doug. He wants to win this round. But he just gets the boot to the face.
Yeah, that range where evasion has been playing. Usually, those kind of ranges is where Baiken wants to be using the Kabaddi to interact, but Nago's buttons are very good at contesting that space.
Yes, they are. Very, very fast for the range that they have. Great priority as well, so...
All strike throw.
Especially at level 3, when he's at level 3, which evasion has always been so good at maintaining that level 3. Air parry into the RP! Oh, that's hot.
This is,
This Baiken is the real deal, bro. Nice counter hit on the Fukio, no follow-up.
Doesn't get the full confirm, though.
Yeah.
Now it's time to just hold down back. See how this next little bit of neutral interaction is going to play out. Yeah. Still not opting to go for that third slash.
Yeah. I don't think evasion is necessarily... oh, damn, the overhead.
Yeah, I think very quick overhead.
Bamigashi.
Real nice to throw in
Yu-Gi-Oh! Mains in the chat. Let's go. I played Yu-Gi-Oh! when Sam shows, so... I see the cool moves and I get excited. Oh, he went for the reversal super. I don't think evasion was ready for that. Oh, but he just got hit!
Interrupt the third hit, but ends up getting smacked out of it.
Ooh, clipped and that's dead.
Evasion making
that was a
bit of a blunder there, which really costed him.
Like he knew that he knew that he was going to reversal super. He literally just walked at him and did nothing, right?
Yeah, blocked the first two.
And then just mashed for whatever reason. Man, ExplosiveFart looks incredibly comfortable with Baiken. Like this is really, really cool. I'm very impressed.
Great Nago, but his Baiken is...
Yeah, no, I'm very, very impressed. Nice interrupt. Mash and jab there. Beyblade challenges after the 0 on block. Oh, always got to check those.
That cross up is really nice for interrupting or dealing with options of or 6P options that try and beat out the follow-up attack.
Yeah, has to burst.
So just go straight past with the cross through. And just to block that.
Ooh, nice little conversion. Forces the burst. Oh, that was crazy. The backdash.
Yeah.
Damn, these fast
slash is pretty good.
Yeah, I was about to say her fast slash seems crazy, bro. Oh, drops the combo. Good tag. Counter hit. Is he dead? Yes.
Blocks the overhead. Just mashes out of that. That pressure, really nicely done. Gets him with the quick overhead, but can't really follow up.
Yeah, I think he thought he built the tension on the hit.
The instant overhead without meter.
Yeah, I think you can get a link at certain heights, I believe, but it's pretty iffy, right?
Yeah, like counter hit, instant overhead.
Yeah,
you can work with, but beyond that, it's just alright, cool. You've hit me with an overhead. Let's resetting things.
Yeah, I think he thought he'd build the bar to be able to RC on the hit, but didn't quite build it in time. Yeah. Ooh, damn, that fast slash is insane, bro. That button is OD. What on earth? It's stuffing Nago buttons. That's nuts. Well, the gat.
He's over. He's over it.
Nice evasion, spending 50 tension there just to ignore the situation.
Oh, tries to get in with the 2H, but they are just going to cop the big sword.
I feel like the longer the set's going, the more evasion is starting to figure out the spacing that he wants to play out here.
There he goes, interrupting the jump slash.
Ooh, counter hit. Ooh. That's going to be no.
2H is a great advancing move, but can be very punishable if you're not careful.
Spacing is key.
The amount of risk that's getting cranked up here.
Yeah, I know.
Manages to get out of there.
Yeah, Doug needed that hit. Fires the gat. Blocks it. Wow, fully charged dust on the way down. He's going to have to eat all of this. And he's not dead.
Finish him off. So close.
Wansoki.
Chased down. And that is going to be a 3-0 to Explosive.
Forward moving buttons. Very, very clean. ExplosiveFart, man. Very, very nice.
Very, very nicely done there.
Man, TV spends a whole season complaining about it not being first to 3, and then we give him first to 3. I look in the chat and he says, "I'm retired."
Team has to verse evasion now for a spot in top 8 on loser's side.
The OSs, yeah, he does. I don't care about you and your kids' games, bro. I don't care about no Lost Ark. Like, whatever, man. I don't see Lost Ark on the screen right now. I just, you know. I'm saying, man, you talk the talk, you gotta walk the walk. That's all I'm saying, you know. There, Eunice. Good to see Eunice in the chat too, by the way. Very, very clean. Alright, next.
Like we're getting into the start of top 8.
We are. Winners side top 8. So, folks, we are going to be taking a break at the start of top 4. So we will be running through this beginning portion of top 8 here to get this top 8 started. So both these guys on winner's side here trying to book a place in winners finals. So big ramifications here. I know that LT, while being obviously a commentator, has always said to me whenever I asked him if he wanted to do these gigs, he wants to be a player first, right? That's always been the focus. Commentary is a hobby. And this is him showcasing why he thinks that he deserves to be considered.
He's definitely doing very, very well in this first round.
Absolutely.
With the counter hit. The classic RC into getting counter hit.
One of the few Leos we have left in the region actually as well. So.
I think there's a few others coming through. We have Silverback. Intrusive is also doing reasonably well.
They're starting to appear again. There was just like a weird sort of dark age for them for a little while there. There was a lot on launch, but LT, the only one that really persisted. And showcasing why here, because he is just absolutely mixing Bedless here. But, I mean, I feel like Goldlewis is going to have a really rough go of getting Leo off of him once he's in, right? Like,
not having the best of defensive options. Good.
That's a big defensive option, though, and he clips him. Oh, 2 big whiffs there from both players.
That's a good
counter hit. Can't really get much else off of it though. Gets the scoop. Bomb tossed. Oh, that was nice. The throw loops.
Yeah, threw him out of the flash kick. Really nicely done there. Keeps this first game alive. Does get hit with the cross up twice. Tries to throw him, but was just mistimed it a little bit.
You've been getting hit by that a lot now, yeah. Or a bit too far there for the wall bounce conversion that LT was looking for.
Just a little bit mistimed on the meaty, and now they have to hold all of this.
Oh, gets the gold asset.
Doesn't go for the cross up that time, just opting to just push him out of the corner. Hits him.
That's a huge counter. Goes for the mix. Catches him backdashing. Bedless wakes up mashing. Look at the chip. Back throw into the corner. Burst available for LT though. He's going to have to use it. He's going to have to use it.
When though? He's
running out of time.
He's saving for the next game.
Apparently so. I don't know if that's how Guilty Gear works, brother.
That was a real tough situation to try and use burst because Bedless playing it from that range where it's very easy to bait it.
Yes, very, very nice there. Bedless doing a great job of sort of making LT afraid to use his most important defensive resource, right?
Yeah. He didn't really have any meter left to be using faultless defense, so all that chip damage was going to rack up and would have finished him off. That's kind of what you have to deal with versing. Oh, that is... the burst is delayed from last game.
Yeah, he decided to let it rip nice and fast this time so that he won't miss out. Oh, he let that one rip too, GL! And that's going to be a dead LT. Oh, that was a big fat swing to the dome piece, brother. God damn.
Yeah. That's just Goldlewis damage for you.
Yeah, it is, my man. Oh, damn, it just cancels. Oh, he's mixing him. Bro, he is just mixing this man. Is that a perfect? That's going to be mad close. Yeah, one more hit here.
It's looking almost there.
Oh, that's going to be the perfect. Bro, that was some mix.
That was playing angry. That's the look of someone playing angry.
Yeah, for sure,
They
bro.
just had to hold on to their defense.
That was some angry button pressing if I've ever seen it.
Catches the back dash, but now. Ooh.
Damn, that hit. That was crazy.
Okay, yeah. Long range. Okay.
That was weird.
Oh, tried to, I think, Super RC there, but gets hit out of it. Flash kick is
weird.
still from those ranges, but
Yeah, just flew straight past him. The block stun made
into
him
the
go
RC.
flying.
Gets the fast slash. Would have preferred the close slash, but it works out in the end. That is going to be game 2.
Game 2 to Bedless as poor LT gets shipped off to space.
Once again.
It's amazing that he's managing to come back in time for the next game.
Yeah.
Must just be like wanting him to QR check in or something, then he can leave.
Oh yeah. He has to be very conscious, very health conscious.
It got even in the world of Guilty Gear, we got to stay COVID safe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right.
That's why I play zoners and keep social distancing.
Exactly right. Yeah, man. Surprised they're not wearing masks though. I guess this could be counted as physical activity.
Oh, that's not a great burst, but
yeah, that was a terrible burst.
Doesn't get too much out of it, but right. Just
RCs, yep, trying to keep the pressure going. Good block from Bedless. Oh, and he just lets it rip. Here comes the bomb. It has been planted. Baits the burst. This is going to be big. Big time damage. Mid-screen max here. Oh, drops it. Let the flash rip.
Alright. Now back to neutral. Tries to hit him with the jump K into the quick, but it's just a little bit too low that the didn't work.
No follow-up.
Oh, that actually worked out for him that he got hit by that.
Nice conversion. Goes for the mix here. Overhead. He's got a lot of bar here. Oh, that was disgusting. He just...
Tried to get him with the Super RC, but again gets punished for it.
Yeah, just the ladies button really well then did LT. That felt like a read.
Oh,
throw. Overhead again.
Quick overhead. There's the burst, and it's also a gold burst, so it has a lot
yeah,
of resources
look
to
at
work
that meter. Oh, if you got a full conversion off that would have been
Try to convert
crazy.
off the bouncing him off. There it is. I think he's
not going to hit.
That man was churning.
Damn it, he was churning that shit something rotten. But alas, it did not hit.
Does
LT looking good. LT looking to close out this game here. Damn the chip.
The need to use the air throw, but ends up whiffing. Doesn't get punished all that much for it. Crosses up with the close slash. Eventually gets that round and puts a game on the board.
Yeah, it's LT not going down without a fight here. Not dropping to the big man. Just this easy. So we are at 1-2 now in favor of Bedless here with that big swinging Goldlewis. You love to see it, folks.
Always a crowd pleaser.
Absolutely. Goldlewis is definitely one of those characters that I feel like anytime stream sees Goldlewis, they're happy.
Yeah.
Definitely character you don't see a ton of. Definitely has a solid amount of representation. But
yeah.
You know, he's not as popular as other characters on the roster. Yeah. You know, it's not like, you know, I was watching the Festival of Fights.
Yes.
Guilty Gear Top 8. And poor Chris G played like 3 Ramlethals in a row. Like it
kind
was
of the nature.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one of those tournaments where it was like 3 Leos, 3 Rams in top 8, and we're just all looking at that graphic, and we're all just like, oof, glad we don't have to do that.
Yeah, you're like, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Oh, we've lost Bedless.
Oh.
I don't believe that set was over, so...
No, I think it's...
Homie just stepping outside to have a dart and a Red Bull or something. Yeah, rejoining lobby. Very nice. Alright. So, folks, let's have a look at what else has been going on in this cheeky little losers bracket here. So TB did beat Intrusive 3-0. So there is obviously showing his knowledge in the playing Nago this time around. So he's no longer a Zato gamer. BlitzkrieG did eliminate one vote. Correct. Yeah, I think BlitzkrieG did eliminate Wumbo. Wumbo is gone.
Yep.
BlitzkrieG also eliminated Limi as well. So on the top side of the losers bracket, we have got Beedozer versus BlitzkrieG coming up in losers round 5 to get into the quarters. Then next up, we are going to be seeing who wins between evasion and TB. And the winner of that match, which I'm guessing is probably going to be a Nago mirror, which I know TB loves.
That might be the matchup where he brings out the Zato. That is one of the matchups that he's
usually
really comfortable playing the Zato into.
He will have the privilege of playing Bonheur. Bonheur did beat Pug 3-2-2. But we are diving back into this next game here. Keep in mind, folks, Bedless is up 2-1 on this one. So
interrupt the Typhoon with the close slash. Does have to force the burst out.
Ooh, that's going to be big damage.
Setup. Ooh, doesn't get that other...
Oh! He caught something, Yes, he did. With the throw. Oh, no full punish there.
Punish for it, yeah.
Big
Let's
hit.
See how much he can get out of this. Doesn't get the full confirm. Oh, 6p. But another Typhoon is going to just smack him. And sets up another match point for himself.
Another set point. I think, hang on, I have just gotten word from the good folks. And,
this is a lag?
I think this is a connection test. So I don't believe that this is the game, which is why Bedless is doing the combo video exhibition here. With the Behemoth Typhoons. So we are going to wait for the good word from our lovely TO folk to see what the situation here is. Seems like we are having some slight connection issues. So apologies to the good folks for missing out. It absolutely was a connection test. Beautiful. So while they're lovely people over there doing that quickly, and before we get into the next game, I'm going to quickly type !donate into the chat. Bang, just like that. If you guys want to get involved with what we do and contribute to our prize pool like the absolute champion Pariah did earlier today with the big fat $50 donation to warm in the season, then hit that link just there, ladies and gents, and get involved. Just like we are about to get involved. The score is 2-1 in favor of
into it. See how this one plays out. Just playing from that mid-range, trying to... Feels like whip punish, one of the big buttons that Bedless will want to be swinging out.
Yeah, it seems like LT's game plan is to just get in that ass and then not let him run that offense. You know what I mean? Like got to pick the opportunities, and there it is. He's sort of choosing his time now. Oh, back dash is over the low, but LT still managing to get the mix on here.
Yeah, backward facing slash, really good button.
Oh, with the throw, gets the punish. I see this not going to be a kill, but it is going to be close. Yeah, one more hit here. Oh,
nice throw, doesn't get fully punished, but now he's forced on defense.
Oh, the dust, no punish. Chip going to start adding up here. Security level 3 available though.
Just jabs him.
I like the stagger.
Nice cheeky backhand.
Yes, very, very nice. I like the stagger. LT looking to make this one 2-2.
Round start 6p. Oh, catches him overhead.
Has to burst immediately.
Ooh, didn't get hit by... Okay, the clash into just immediately cancel out into another button.
This is a scrambly ass game, I tell you what.
Oh, catches him overhead. Sets up the OQ. Tries to get out of there with the dash kick, but he's up, hopping yet another coffin to the dome. Setting up match point for Bedless.
Damn, he's just going in with a jump Ds.
With these jump Ds, yeah.
Hit him with the low overhead, blocks it. These stagger states no good. Air to air. What kind of conversion we're going to see here, folks? A big fat one, that's what. Fully charged. Oh my lord, that would have done a lot of spare change in damage as Bedless takes it 3-1 and moves on to winners finals, top side of winners top 8.
Absolutely. We were talking about just running the combo video. We saw yet another one there from Bedless. Just absolutely.
Yeah.
A show
as soon
with
as
Goldlewis.
one of the things I like about this game, right, is I can always tell when I'm going to see a cool conversion, right? Like as soon as he got the counter hit jump D in the air and they've both met at like jump height, I'm like, I'm about to see some cool shit.
Yeah.
Like,
let's see some damage. Someone's exploding.
All right, yeah, like it's one of the cool things about this game is I feel like I always can sort of tell when something cool is about to happen.
Yeah.
And it has that tension that builds up as well. You know, both players, funnily enough, build up tension. And when they've got that big meter, and then they sort of are in the air and they meet, and there's that big clash of buttons, man, leads to really, really cool conversions, just like that one there.
Absolutely.
Our Goldlewis champion, Mr. Bedless, there, as he moves on the winner's side of the bracket.
And folks, he will be awaiting the winner of this next match, which is between Tito Ed and ExplosiveFart.
That'll be a fun one as well. ExplosiveFart versus Ed. Yeah. This is going to be good fun. So I'm expecting Ramlethal Baiken here. I think that I saw... Did these guys play at Hold Forward on Friday? I believe I might have watched this.
It was either Hold Forward or Derek's Weekly.
I can't remember. I cannot remember. I'm sure one of the well-informed people in the chat...
I think it might have been Hold Forward.
Yes, I think... Because I believe that he won...
Yeah, I think...
Because Doug did come second. He did come second. That was huge. Huge effort there for the Baiken. Almost reset the bracket too. He was so close to catching Saf. Didn't quite make it happen though.
But Explosive looked pretty good in this matchup against Tito.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess
having that counter button, having that parry, can, when utilized correctly, and you have to be very choosy about when you use it, because if you call it wrong, you are going to die, especially against Tito. But if you call him out correctly, that the payoff for it is incredible.
Yes, Adri took Tito out on winner's side, and then Doug ripped through losers. That is correct.
Yes.
Thank you, Papa Slicer, in the chat for letting me know. I mean, I was there. I should know, but you know, I got that commentator brain, bro. We can't retain much.
There's so many tournaments going on. They're all kind of blending in almost.
Yeah, but man, it's good to be back. I always do recommend people have a fighting game break over the Christmas period. To be honest, I do every year. Sort of around that time, those pro tours, and I'll stop doing events and stop really competing, stuff like that. Take some time to do other stuff. Yeah, exactly right. And every year I always come back feeling really refreshed and like excited to get back into it. It's really good to be back and get to have this character variety.
Yeah. There's quite a few other character specialists that we didn't even really get to see today that are hanging around.
Absolutely. I mean, Pug dying pretty early in losers. I mean, TB playing the Zato. I mean, like, he's one of the few Zatos we have in region that I get to see online, at least these days.
Yeah, absolutely.
Still see guys like Nate Dog offline, but not as much online anymore. Ooh, I see them immediately.
Yeah, that is one thing that Explosive has been very comfortable doing, is just throwing out the parry as long as he has the meter to make it safe.
Get out of jail free card, right? It's like DP FADC. Except that was kind of punishable. Very badly. RCs goes straight under.
Tags the toes.
Round one.
Oh, tries to get around overhead.
Back the burst too. This is real bad.
That's some ram damage for him.
Ooh, dead ash in. Plus frame 3. Very nice.
He very much likes going for that quick low afterwards.
Oh, another one.
Yeah, I forgot that for some reason wall bounces.
Why wouldn't it? Oh, the air parry, very nice. Look at that damage, bro.
There it is.
Tatami, there it is. Plus frames, gets the scooper. No tether, interestingly enough. Baits the burst.
For the tether, yeah.
Bro, that was crazy.
Oh,
Young Doug going nutty monkey with it. That was free, my man. That was fast.
That is one thing that people are catching on to more is that Tito's defense can sometimes leave him a little bit wanting.
Well, it's because he spends all his resources on offense, right?
Yeah.
like the
95% of the brain power is just in that offensive space.
Well, it's I guess like I absolutely I absolutely get it, right? Because the offense has so many layers to it that it's hard to expect anybody to survive the whole thing. But obviously with Baiken presenting different defensive options to what he's really used to, has to sort of condition and use his options a little bit differently here. And it looks like Ed's just struggling with it the slightest bit.
Or does get the tether onto him. Let's see what they can do with it. Or if what anyone can do with the tether.
Alright, tether's gone. And that's going to do a lot of damage. Yeah,
that's a lot of damage. Holding on in the corner. One thing that I think Tito will be very wary of is Explosive trying to parry in between the wreckers. Yes. We saw it work against evasion and Nago's
what on earth was that burst? I know what the answer is, but I just always am confused. There's a
That's more of a rhetorical question.
Whoa! That must have auto-corrected. Because that was like the last second he started.
Catches him with the clap slash. Let's see how much more he can get out of it. Goes for the Oki setup with the tatami. Gets the overhead. Catches him. Or doesn't get the backdash.
Oh, this is real bad. This is real bad, Gio. This is real bad. Okay, burst. Yes. RC's down hit. Ed could have this round here.
Doesn't
Not dead.
Doesn't have the meter for full damage.
Oh, counter hit. Doug with the button selection there. That fast slash just stuffing it.
Just sends it out there. Just sends out the sword. My sword might not be as big as yours, but I know how to use it. Confirm, gets him into the corner. Tito trying to flip his way out and also utilizes the burst to force Doug back in there.
Force gets out of the corner though. ExplosiveFart.
Yeah, utilizing his
evasing. Wow. Being evasive. There we go.
Well, we have someone who goes by evasion. It kind of... like, what a word, anyway. Catches him low.
I'm trying. Alright, that is huge damage.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, this is going... Oh, the parry! That was crazy! Let's go!
Doug is absolutely cracked when it comes to those parries. Like, what on earth?
Doug Gaming. God damn. That was awesome. Tito went in for the big dick dust to close out the range. Round, rather, and Doug went ham there. Damn, first time chat viewer human fleshlight? Let's go, dude. These names, man! Crazy. Alright.
Game 3, Explosive up 2-0 against Tito. But then again, it's kind of what we were seeing the previous rounds, where Bonheur was able to really put Tito on the ropes, but does fade out a parry there, and that's a lot of damage.
Huge damage. Tech.
Oof.
Huge conversion there. Ed looking a lot more like his old self here with just that relentless offense. That fast slash doing work though for ExplosiveFart.
Sorry, again, gets hit by the follow-up. Having to deal with atomic pressure.
Oh, nice parry. He has such a good read on when to go for it. And
doesn't even need any of the extra follow-up. Then sets up. Match point here. Trying to book himself a spot in the winner's final.
Okay, bang. Oh, dropped his combo! Ed! Uncharacteristic drop here, but gets a hit anyway.
Yeah, just pushes him back into that sword explosion to get that confirmed. You can't be doing very predictable, meaty timings against when he's got a parry like that. He's always going to hit you.
Gotta respect it. You've got to respect the parry. But you also have to... And it's such like a very tight balance rope, right? Like you've got to respect the parry, but you also have to disrespect the parry. We saw what happened on Friday when you respect the parry too much, right? That first set that Saf was playing with Doug, that Doug reset the bracket. Saf looked scared of the parry, right? He was very reluctant, and that's what gives ExplosiveFart the platform to really run that offense, right? The fear of the defensive
You need to
option.
respect it, but not to the point where it completely ruins your own.
Yeah, the fear of the parry is almost better than the parry itself, right?
Yeah.
If you can instill the fear, then it's better than the parry.
Then the button has done its job.
Yeah, exactly right. Oh, damn, nice challenge from Ed. Ooh, what kind of conversion are we going to see here?
Wrecker into
Man,
the wrecker.
very nice. Tosses the sword, lay it offense. That a punish?
That is.
Wow!
I beat it.
That was cool. I don't know what happened, whether that's a punish or not. I hope it is.
Quick overhead. Ooh, this is a bit of a hero burst. We'll see how that plays out. Does manage to get the button out there in time.
That is the biggest hero burst I've ever seen. Drops the combo.
Let's finish it off. Gets it.
Why would he not
finish that one off on the OT?
Why wouldn't Ram be able to OTG there? Why wouldn't she?
With that button?
Yeah, why not? Just send it.
Ooh, big hit. The jump slash.
Yeah. Ooh, went for the throw.
Still
Burst. I love that burst.
Throw does not work out, but yeah, that burst. Keeping Tito into this corner. Hold on to it.
This
Tries
is
to interrupt the follow-up.
set. Like the pace these two are playing actually
doesn't go for the follow-up, but just gets for a fast slash.
This
does finish.
Yeah, I think he's dead here. Bang! Young Doug holding on here. Final round again, folks. Ooh!
6p on the jump slash. Nicely done.
Oh!
One good 6p deserves another.
Exactly right. Tosses the sword, catches the backdash. Oh no, that could be a set-defining backdash.
Beats out the
Oh, but dust, and that was gonna be it there, Ed!
Max range dust. And that's what you have to do against a Baiken. You get to the point where you expect them to throw out that parry, and then you have to punish the parry attempts. It's the layers on the offense and the defense that we're seeing come into effect here as Tito evens things up 2-2.
Yeah, we are. We're going to a final game here. Game 5 again, folks. I tell you what, if you didn't believe in first to 3, I've given you as much evidence as to its validity as I possibly could, because all of these sets have been awesome so far, and we've been very, very lucky to get these extra games here that we otherwise wouldn't have been. So we're going into Game 5 again here.
And Ed do it again. Let's bring it all the way back. Oh, gets a gold burst. See how this one plays out. Gets him into the corner.
Nice burst. I like the idea
gold
there.
Burst deserves another. Doesn't need to RC out of that one.
Ooh, 6p!
The 5p? That was just a 5p.
It was the 5p? Jesus Christ! I just sort of assumed. Because of the space that he hit it, I didn't think it would work. Oh my god, that damage! Oh, he dropped it!
That didn't... Oh.
I thought I get the follow-up there.
On the timing, I think it may have been.
Yeah, I think so. But Ed's still in a pretty good position here. Large life lead.
Doesn't get the parry off there, so just...
Young Doug needs to do something here, but he's not going to get to. Oh, maybe he does.
But a little bit too much. That was a little bit scrambly, but it works out. Sets up match point in response.
Ooh, big hit.
Slash, retreating jump slash helps bring him back to the ground, but the full range can't hit fast slash. Gets tagged. Has burst now, but...
Oh, that was nasty. What a wonderful setup. Ed spending the cash here. That's not gonna kill, but he is gonna get big fat Oki here, plus the meter gain advantage. Oh, but somehow Doug escapes.
The timing set up. Tries to flip out of it. Oh, he does get the flip.
Oh, that was gross. And there it is, Ed showing why everyone calls him minimum top 2 in the region. They're clutching it out in that Game 5 situation. Takes it over ExplosiveFart, who drops down to the loser's side, but that was... for a character as new as Baiken is, to be pushing Ed to the absolute limit.
Yeah.
I tell you, man, it's really, really, really promising stuff from ExplosiveFart there. That man has been improving like none other the last couple months through the December period. Very, very, very cool. He's been one of the people... Well. Yes, he has been. Yes, lovely guy too. Met him because he came out to Easy League when we were running those down at GGST for Guilty Gear Strive. And he always came out to those. Those were some stacked brackets, man. I tell you. I hope those come back, man, because they'd only be like 10 to 16 people, but they'd all be killers. That's some like hyperbolic time.
These kind of tournaments, but very condensed.
Yeah, this is like some Goku and Vegeta type stuff, man. The power levels are just out of this world when we were holding those. So shout out to Doug, and the improvements there. You can see it, right? Like training with the best is the best way to improve when you are an up and coming player, right? So, and you can see the improvement. Like this Baiken is going nuts.
Yeah, he was already a top, easily a top 8 player with his Nago,
exactly right.
With the Baiken,
he's like a fish in water.
He's still holding on to that spot.
He's like a fish in water, man. The character very clearly suits him. So that is awesome to see. Very awesome to see. So with that being said, young Doug, aka ExplosiveFart, has slid into losers' quarters. He will be playing the winner of Beedozer and BlitzkrieG. And then on the other side, on the top end of the bracket, in our top 8 winners finals here, we are going to be having Bedless versus Ed. So that's going to be Goldlewis, Ramlethal there on the winners' side. I believe that we're going to be running the bracket through to top 4. So we are going to need... Yes, we are going to be running through our losers side of the bracket first before we take any kind of break, folks. So stick with us. We have much more Guilty Gear coming still to go. As I said, we've got Beedozer versus BlitzkrieG. And then on the bottom side of the losers bracket, TB did beat evasion. I see. Won that one 3-1.
I think it would have been the Zato, which would have come out in that one. And it looks like TB's on the cab already with the Zato set up.
Yes. So
ready to deal with the Anji of Bonheur.
Crazy that Bonheur has gotten this far, folks. We are looking at a top 8 Anji in 2022. You love
Bonheur just somehow makes it work.
Yeah, very, very strong player. Very, very impressed so far with Bonheur's play today. I'm going to need a lot to beat the Zato gaming of young TB over there. And the winner of that gets the privilege to get mixed by Leo.
Yes, with LT.
Yes, LT sitting
it,
losers quarters there. So we have got some killer sets coming back, folks. The new stream structure of UNGA means that it is a slightly tighter ship. There is going to be a little bit less in terms of total games, with obviously cutting out that first round of pools starting at 2:30. But we're going to have a much tighter and much more like high level ship, as it were, because when you skip those first 2 rounds or so, you're getting to nothing but killers, right?
Yeah, cutting out some of the chat.
Exactly right. As much as honestly, as a viewer. Those first 2 rounds of pools have, in my opinion, in a lot of games, some of the funnest, funnest matchups.
You see some very wild matchups and people playing in very different ways that you wouldn't otherwise see.
I think the team games are the best place for your early round pools to be streamed. I think personally, when you're in bracket, because if you're playing something like Dragon Ball or Marvel, once you get to that top 8, sort of top 16 area, you're going to see mostly meta picks, right? It's where when you go into your
meta and then specialists, like real highly optimized specialists.
But when you see when you see those first 2 rounds of pools, especially in a game like Marvel, that I've got on my TV on the right there, you get to see the more wacky stuff, right? Yeah, I've seen a couple of people. Shout out to those. If you know, you know. Goat game. It is what it is, you know. Always have Marvel open. Shout outs to Sikkim. Okay, so it is Zato Gaming versus Anji here. Bert's the base already. Jumping in, overhead, nice blocks. His defense,
like 5D, yeah.
Bonheur's defense has been very, very good. And then the big counter and forces the burst out of TB.
That was really great defense, which those kind of setups, TB's been opening up people left, right, and center over the past couple of weeks. But Bonheur not flinching whatsoever.
Bang, look at that, a good 50% there. Ooh, counter hit there, Eddie the Frog. Damn, cheeky little conversion of both sides.
Tried to get the cross up, so he, the corner switch, so he could, they're just both spending all of it.
Letting it rip, letting the cash fly.
The pose was just dropped.
Oh, nice air throw.
Perfectly timed to interrupt.
Hit him with the low, that could be dead. Yes, it is. Bonheur taking round 1.
Round 1 going to Bonheur. And yes, we can all go with the Lost Ark option select, but TB's still doing very well in this bracket.
Yeah, for someone who made a bunch of option selects about how he hasn't been playing, he sure is playing pretty good. It's almost like that's a lie. There's the frog. Yep, the classic setup. Got to be ready for it when you are playing against Zato, but of course that is hard to do when he's throwing all these mixed-up options at you, right? Opposed setup.
Just jumps all the way out. Yeah, does not want to deal with any of that corner setup. Good 6p. Doesn't get the full confirm though. Has to deal with him yet again.
What in the hell was that? I just feel like Anji doesn't have a very good way to just shut up Eddie up, right?
TP is actually really nice and quick, but depends on where Eddie is. If it's literally like at your feet and you can tap him, wonderful. But if he's behind you or doing all these other fancy things, it can be a little bit rough for Anji.
Dan just gets caught low. And also conversion, yes sir.
And also, in trying to deal with Eddie, Zato himself can just walk up and just start smacking you.
Yes.
It's a risk that you have to deal with in this matchup. It's like, I want to deal with Eddie, so I'm not having to deal with this dual pressure.
So the parry just kills Eddie immediately. It looks like. I didn't know that. That's really interesting. Okay, that gives him an option then. However, that is a hard commitment still. So, and as you can see, he doesn't want to let it rip very often. Oh no.
Apparently does not have.
Yeah. Bang, there it is.
Yeah.
I need to turn on this air conditioner. I'm starting to overheat a little bit. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, it's really tough to use the auto guard, the spin, against him, because you can get around like an Eddie button, but there's also Zato himself throwing a button. So.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like you're parrying Eddie, but then you're just sort of spinning at Zato doing nothing, right?
Yeah.
Like, and he hasn't committed to anything, so he can do anything he wants realistically, right?
There are aspects in which Anji can deal with them reasonably well. It's just, I honestly feel like it's just a tier difference. As rough as that is, it's just Anji, being the character he is going to struggle in ways that
he just doesn't have a tool set to deal with Eddie in the same way that, like, you know, like Leo can just toss the projectile, right? And just stuff him along the ground because of how high the durability is. Whoa, the throw, he chasing him down! Oh, gets thrown back for his troubles.
It was
gets hit by the D,
The right idea. Oh, that's a very ambitious burst. Doesn't have Eddie, so tries to get in there, but TB able to stall out long enough. Challenges him on the hop in. I do know that we have other Anjis in the chat who are way more knowledgeable about this kind of matchup than I.
Oh, absolutely. I'm no Anji player myself. I'm just going off of what I see right now, right? Yeah, like we can only go off of what we're watching right now. Both of these guys are obviously incredibly good. And nice jab check there. So you can see Bonheur is ready to pick the gaps when they do appear. It's just the problem is that TB is running such a tight ship. Oh, that was a weird counter hit. Oh my god.
Up. Nicely done.
That was disgusting. I didn't even see him go to the other side. TB showing wide as Zato.
I can't remember what it's called. The one where he sinks into the ground. It just uses that to get underneath people.
Yes, the command dash. Yeah, very, very, very cute.
Doesn't get mixed up on defense.
Caught him in the air. Yeah, I know. Bonheur hasn't been able to set up any kind of mix at all. It's just been nothing but survival so far. And it looks like he's not going to be surviving much longer in this one because, it just gets clipped there.
Breaking the law, that's the one. Thank you. Yeah, I knew there's like Invite Hell, there's Sun God, there's Break the Law. There's so many weird.
I'm not calling nothing by its in-game name. I'm just gonna call it by what it looks like on the screen. I'm gonna be real with you.
The only characters I actually do that with are the ones I actually play, and that's Happy Chaos and Axel.
I think there's a very small amount of characters that I do that sort of thing with. I think one of them is like Dante in Marvel. Only because I play Devil May Cry, so I know the moves.
It's also like
Virgil.
Some of the moves are really tough to just effortlessly throw into commentary, especially when a lot of the names are utilizing different languages. A lot of Anji's moves, they're very Japanese in nature, so a lot of the names can be very...
I'll just call it like pinwheel or parry or spin to win, you know? Very simple, very simple for my simple brain, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alright, speaking of simple brains, TB is up in this set here. So
chasing down, really nicely done.
Zato Gaming working out very well for him here. I hope somebody appreciates that. Thank you, by the way. Alright, so we're into the game. Okay, toss it out, Eddie.
Long range. Anji doesn't have the best long-range tools.
No, absolutely not.
I guess I should say he just doesn't really have them.
He just doesn't really have any. Yeah, nice gold burst. Stopped out of the mix up there.
Blocks the overhead. Deals with the...
Sorry, gold.
Hacks the burst eventually.
RC, rather. Gets him with the frog.
Doesn't opt for the side switch.
Laser traps. Dashing back again. Like, TB is so welcome with just playing at this range.
Eddie was a little bit misplaced. But
that hit, but none of it really comboed. Very weird little conversion. Alright, this is not looking good here for Bonheur.
Manages to get in amongst all of the hitboxes, having to run a bullet hell.
Parry gets the throw out of it. Yeah, very, very nice.
It's already gone and out of the way from that.
Here we go. Here's a real chance for Bonheur to deal some damage here.
Hits him with the OnlyFans.
Bang. That's going to be a wall break and a kill. Alright, Bonheur staying alive here.
Zato definitely on the squishier side of things.
With throws. Damn, the scoop. It's the first time we've seen the command throw this set here.
Really nice utilization of that.
Eddie pressure here. Gets hit by the dust. Full conversion.
That is so wild that he can just do all of that and then still just scoop them up off the ground.
Yeah, just dashes over for the pickup. Very, very nice. TB closing that one out on a perfect. That was a clinical final round there. As we say, I believe that is 3. So we say goodbye to Bonheur for the rest of the tournament here. That was a crazy showing. Very, very, very impressed. I mean, to push guys like TB and Ed, who, who did Bonheur lose to in bracket? He lost to Ed in winners, and he lost to TB in losers. Would I be
2 of the best players in the region?
Would I be over exaggerating to say that TB and Ed have the 2 best results by a country margin in the region?
You're on the right track. Yeah, they have been essentially running a train on the region since the game came out.
So essentially, like 1 and 2, right? Like essentially, at least if we're going off of current current standings, then I would say the 2 strongest player. players in the bracket.
So losing to those, it's kind of you gotta weigh it up a little bit. It's like it's not fun to. It's like, oh, I had to go up against the top 2 players before even getting to like the pointy end of the bracket.
I ain't gonna be mad.
But
bro.
also, it's like, well, if I'm gonna losing to the top 2 players, it's like,
You're losing to what I would say is at least one guaranteed top 2 player. One of those 2 is going to be top 2. I don't think that's a stretch to say. Which one it could be could go either way.
Bold prediction there, Tom.
Yeah, I know, right? Who would have thought? But we are moving through this bracket, speaking of. So we've almost got our top 4 sorted here. We should be going into our final match before our last little break here. Almost. Where we are going to have... Oh, no, we should have one... we should have... Yeah. We're going to run our losers quarters, then we'll be having a break. So first we are going to be seeing... ExplosiveFart. No, the winner of Beedozer and BlitzkrieG is going to play ExplosiveFart, and then we'll have TB and LT on the bottom of the bracket. Oh my god! In losers quarters, and then once we get to losers semis, we will be taking a break. So we will be coming through,
getting into the next game.
More games, absolutely. That was quite the mouthful. I didn't do a very good job of reading that, but we got there in the end.
Beedozer versus BlitzkrieG.
Yep.
That's what's next on the docket.
Absolutely, you are correct, my good man. So we are going to be seeing BlitzkrieG
managed to navigate all of those words.
Yes,
we got
there in the end.
Yeah.
So BlitzkrieG probably playing Nago, I imagine.
Yep, I do imagine.
Beedozer on the Kai, so... I'm gonna once again imagine. Yep, there we go. Pretty much what we would have expected here.
See how this one plays out. BlitzkrieG definitely rising through the ranks over the past couple of months.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the newcomers definitely wasn't a name that we saw much of at the start of this game's life. But as we are, getting close to a year now of having Strive in our lives.
Jeez, it's almost a year.
It is, isn't it? It's wild.
What a great year.
Yes, absolutely. And the game's trajectory is nothing but up. So, very good time to get into Guilty Gear, folks. If you haven't already. Damn, they're letting the cutscenes rock there. You love to see it, yeah. Ooh, BlitzkrieG using that color popularized by Hitachi there. Beedozer going for the default. Yes. Choc mint Nago. Now on ice cream. Alright, so but we got here. What have you done this to me for, brother? I'm going to Coles after this for sure. Alright, so
jumps over. Tags him with a big counter hit.
Damn, close flash.
We're just playing neutral here.
That's what you call Nago neutral, huh?
Yeah.
That's a wall break and that's a dead Beedozer, that's what that is.
Wait for your option and then Beyblade in or Fukyo in and
yeah. And then are you hitting them? No. Then Beyblade or Fukyo in again. There you go. Neutral done.
Run it again.
Just do it again. There it is. Beyblade's in. 6p. Nice check on the Fukyo though. Yeah, very, very nice. Ooh, that was a big counter hit.
That is one thing about this matchup is that both these characters are happy to stay at mid-range against a lot of the cast. However,
but I feel like Nago does it a lot better here, yeah.
Exactly. That's what I was going to get at, is that Nago just has slightly longer range to work with, and especially once the blood starts cranking up, I can't necessarily contest it as well. Has to kind of focus on whiff punishing, as we've been seeing a few times with Beedozer getting over some of those moves.
Yeah.
But also then has to deal with the 6p coming out. Oh, good block.
Oh my god!
P again.
Oh, that hit same side. It looked like almost put himself in a mix-up there.
Nicely done. And that's... There's that common notion about Kai players and how they love to just throw out stun dippers. Beedozer is like that, but with DP.
Well, you know what? You got to respect it, man. Like, sometimes you just got to let that shit rip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, in he goes. Hits him with the low.
Counter hit on the 2D.
Oh, Misty
Special on the
scoop.
command throw. Nicely done, and now just turns things back around.
Oh, nice.
Look at the throw there. Good air throw.
Oh my god, he just mashed close slash and it hit him. Nice, has to burst there.
A little bit, I think. I think it was trying to block the burst, but crossed up, so it didn't end up getting it. Slides on in for the command throw and gets the first game for himself.
Big fat scoops to close out that first game there, BlitzkrieG.
You still
Taking game one. Very, very good start for him there. That was a pretty closely to contested set, though.
Yeah, Beedozer making it work for it. And yeah, Beedozer doesn't necessarily like this matchup, which is understandable. It can be a rough one.
Yes, I see the chat telling him not to tilt. Take their advice. Tilting never helps anybody.
Yep, it only works for your opponent.
Cool, calm, and collected.
Close slash.
Block the close slash. Yeah, Fukio's out immediately. Nice DP there.
To interrupt that.
Yeah, 6P interrupt. Catches a close slash again. Beedozer is just a bit antsy on defense when he's in close range, man. Damn, immediately Fukio'd out. Gets the conversion. That is a dead Beedozer. This is looking bad.
BlitzkrieG is just in his head at the moment. DP around start. Jeez. That Beyblade anti-airing like that is always welcome to me. Catches him with the counter hit Beyblade. But doesn't get too much out of it because of the burst, and now Beedozer is in a pretty good spot. Applies a shock state. Gets over the top of it.
A bit too far for a full conversion though, I think. Nice! There's a counter.
Yeah, nicely done.
Go time here. Fukio's in. Basic pressure. Yes, sir. Scoopa! That's going to be the round.
It's on end.
I'm always a fan of seeing some boys getting scooped. Damn. The chat calling it. They reckon Beedozer is tilted out of his mind right now. You got to harness that power.
You did say he was looking very antsy on defense, and that's one of those signs that you're not feeling in the greatest of mental states when you start just getting too agitated and wanting to press buttons. Sometimes you just have to hold it and wait for your opportunity, but against Nago, it is always just feels like a losing battle.
Oppression. It's an oppression session, as one IFC Yipes would call it. Has to burst there. Damn, just hits him with the stun dipper.
And just went for the rawest with stun dipper.
Yeah, I know. Honest mids Kai. Everybody stand blocks, man. Okay, here we go. Spends the cash. Ride the lightning, alright.
Stun dipper is a very honest move.
Hey, that shit's pretty good. Oh, whiffs his throw. Sets up the offense. Reversal super.
I think he's fine.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, now this is a whiff punish.
Yep, he is a dead Reno, my man. Beedozer with a much needed round there, I feel like.
Yeah, just reset the mental. Backdash on the close slash.
Oof, big 2H.
Falls right back into the corner.
Damn, with 5k into DP.
Yep, the classic.
Oh no!
Doesn't confirm that one, and now they are stuck in the corner again. Right, just trading buttons. It's working out for BlitzkrieG. Let's see how this one plays. Tries to. That's a bit of a odd timing for that jump.
Yeah, just trying to like chicken block the fireball, I guess, not get hit low. Scoops him.
Alright, just applying pressure, just caves on hitting the buttons.
Beedozer's not challenging on these in these 0-on block situations very much.
Ooh,
I've noticed. Like when BlitzkrieG lands a Beyblade, or you know, like gets that Beyblade on block, Beedozer is just sort of backing up, letting BlitzkrieG take that 0-on block situation. Got to be willing to challenge there. Damn!
Bites at him. Alright, sets up match point here for BlitzkrieG. Good 6P. Ooh. Fukio in and then out. To try and bait out an option and can whip punish, but It is working out in favor of Beedozer right now as he's been able to get his defense a little bit started. Good throw tech. Wow. Again, trying to bait out DP, I feel.
Ooh, quick RC, nice conversion.
Yeah. Doesn't have the meter for the hard knockdown. Tries to get the 6P out there, but he's not going to be able to land it. Is not a lot left to work with. Tag low.
Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no! He's gonna win the round! He burst, but that's a checkmate situation. Oh, BlitzkrieG, that was crazy. Oh no!
Oh,
Beedozer has got to be unhappy with that outcome. That was a brutal sequence there at the end.
BlitzkrieG in the chat. Let's go! I'm so carried.
Damn.
That was tragedy.
That was huge.
Comedy and tragedy.
Wow. I mean, look, here's how this works, right? I see all these people in the chat making jokes about getting carried and whatnot. Either play a character that either like put up or shut up, right? Like either play something that's top tier 2 or don't complain because you're doing it to yourself, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm sure the Bonheur's not going to sit there and be like, because he plays Anji. He knows his character sucks, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Although, there's one character where the players do kind of do it to themselves indiscriminately, and that's the Faust players.
Yeah, no, they're masochists. It's different.
Yeah, that's just a different breed.
They're built different, my man. Oh man, look, I am absolutely the pot calling the kettle black here. Like, let me be clear. I will complain until the cows come home. I live for that shit. But you pick exactly. If you pick a bad character and then you lose to a good character, you like, you know, at the end of the day, you're sowing your own seeds of your demise, right? Exactly right. You're sowing the seeds of your own demise, right? Like,
I do love it when the top tier players are like, yeah, my character is cracked.
As
BlitzkrieG showed, as Tito consistently shows, he's like, yeah, Ram is messed up.
Yes.
You see the stuff
exactly
I have to do with this character?
As one Marvel 2 god, Sanford Kelly once said, "Man, pick a top tier. Pick a top tier. That's all it is. Pick a top tier." But at the end of the day, not everybody's playing for results, right? Some people are playing just to win, and some people are playing just to have fun. You know, at the end of the day, like I'm talking.
You also need to pick a character whose style vibes with you.
We I like to talk trash. I absolutely do. He also said SFV sucks. Yes. I tell you, you gotta have selective hearing when it comes to someone like Sanford Kelly. That's all I'm going to say. All right, going into our next match, it's gonna be the Nago this time from TB against LT. So TB has been notorious for saying that all of Oceania's Leo players suck balls. So, well,
understandably so, because a lot of them just were playing like very surface level pressure with the Leo. LT, on the other hand, is opening up a lot of that really dangerous stuff to deal with. And we're seeing it right now, TB just copying it.
I just looked at the chat. What is this? Just don't forget her toes, smile. Hey, alright. That's awesome, bro. Alright, I'm just gonna go back to the game now and not look at chat anymore. Anyway. Damn big Beyblade counter hit. TV looking good.
Good flash kick interrupt. Oh, he was just not looking at the screen.
Okay.
He could have confirmed him there if he was.
Oh, that's dead. That's going to be very, very close to dead here.
Doesn't have
not quite.
Enough to, yeah. Couldn't go for the super amount of damage, but pretty good. Has to get the burst out to a nice jump in there from LT.
Nice,
good red RC.
Yep.
Utilizing the clone. Good block on the cross-up. Doesn't get it the next time. And
big overhead. RCs. LT just playing at a very fast tempo here, but it might cost him. He ate a bunch of buttons, and now he's going to eat a big dick punish. No, forces a burst. Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, TB wanted to play that mid-range where Leo can't necessarily interact as well, especially with a lot of Nago's buttons.
Nice little meaty setup there with the projectile into the jump am.
Tries the backdash, but is going to pay for it.
Huge conversion. All right, so
Leo point. Well, maybe. But a strong start there from LT.
Mr. Bonheur. I don't know if he still thinks it now, but I know that there was definitely a period where TB would constantly talk about how garbage all the Leos here are. So whether or not he still believes that, I'm sure he'll tell us.
I think that has changed over the past, like, well, since now. Yeah.
I don't know. TB sure does like to talk shit, man.
Yeah, well, it's just a general state of being.
Yeah.
But in regards to that specific opinion, I think he's eased up on it a lot.
Well, good block on the overhead.
Some of the Leos have been coming off.
Oh, that's going to be a big damage. This is going to be the optimal stuff. Oh, has to burst there. That was a bit of a hero burst. TB spends his own there for whatever reason. 6P, Beyblade, 0 on block. Okay, LT challenges this time. Yeah. LT doing a very good job of challenging in those 0 situations.
But even though LT was able to get the counter hit from that range, because it was that far, doesn't necessarily have the best follow-up on it. Now that he's up close and personal, does manage to get some of the mix started, but good throw there. Reset things.
6P, wow, blocks it. Nice RC to keep himself safe there.
Oh, good fireball.
Oh,
ends
big.
up top and a big
yeah.
Alright.
6P, nice. That's just mashing those big horizontal buttons there, because that's the only way Leo can really get in, right, is by running forwards. Doesn't really have much of an option there.
With his dash step, his ground movement is limited.
Yes.
In a way. You can't just run up or slide on in like some of the other characters can. Has to find other means of making his way across the screen.
Exactly right. So those big horizontal buttons proving to be particularly useful against Leo. TB using them really, really well too, while managing that blood gauge to get that maximum range off of them too.
Ooh, trading.
That 6P has been putting in work this set.
Yeah. Managed to get just another couple of counter hits. Trying to keep him at this long range. There it is. Slices him.
Damn, very, very quick round there from TB. Looking like he's starting to try and run away with this one a little bit, GL.
Ooh. Fuku's out just to reset a lot of the pressure. Good.
Oh, that's going to be... Yep, that is huge damage. Oh, nice little mix up there from LT, yeah.
And good mesh out of that pressure as well.
I guess the perk of TB playing like 2/3 of the roster in this game is that he has very, very good matchup knowledge, right?
Yeah.
Like, he just knows the gaps. He knows when to pick gaps in this. Ooh, okay, big hit here. Whoa, he's got the bar to spend. Yes, sir. Drops the combo. LT. Well, alright, he got the mix-up situation here. Gold RC. Running out of... Yeah, ran out of meter there on the FD, and TB just whacks him right in the face.
And it was also really rough because a lot of Nago's buttons, they just do chip damage because why the hell not? And,
yes.
LT ran out of meter, so couldn't afford to just play it defensively at that stage. Had to.
Real bad, yeah. TB did play Leo and Chip on launch, yes, absolutely. Yeah, no, BlitzkrieG, you're spot on, man. A lot of people discount people because of the fact that they play top tiers, but I mean, TB swapped to Zato and won more. So, you know, there's absolutely... In my eyes, there's no merit to that shit. There never is.
Yeah.
My biggest word of advice there would be to not listen to those people because they're probably just talking shit. Because it's just not the reality of it, man. If you're winning, you're winning. That's just the truth of it. And if people have a problem with that, then they should try beat you for once. Nice scoop, and that's the round. That was abusive.
Abusive is the right word, yeah.
Yeah, that was rough.
Oh, jeez, can't hit Beyblade. Make an entrance. Doesn't have burst, it just has to hold all of this. Does manage to dash his way out there with the step kick.
Ooh, big counter hit. Yeah, it's going to get the full conversion into a mix-up. Yes, sir. Not much off of it, though. Damn, he's just doing the dashing. Some ape escape stuff. Oh, that's real bad. That has to be an input error. Nice side swap.
Even gets a side switch. Very nice.
That's optimal.
That's very, very good punish. Oh, tries the 6P an option, but ends up getting tagged low.
Bang, big hit. Slight life advantage here for LT. He really needs to win this round. Oh, that was a weird little juggle there on the final hit.
The very last frame of that.
Oh, that's real bad.
No.
Yeah, that's not good. TB taking it there. I believe that's 3 there. So TB moving on the loser's side.
LT putting up a good fight, but TB's experience in that kind of matchup definitely came through in the end.
Absolutely, absolutely. TB just looking as unstoppable as ever, man. I specifically talked a bunch of trash about him earlier in the bracket to try and encourage him to do this, by the way. I really just wanted to see him go full ape escape mode. I wanted to see him getting angry, and it's working up. So
dropped pretty early in the winners bracket.
He did very, very easy.
A very, very solid run.
Yes, he's fast on his way to
evasion. Bonheur.
I mean, I believe he's now outlasted the person who beat him in winners. With Beedozer dropping to BlitzkrieG before 3-0 there. TB has now outplaced his winners side defeatees. So TB has confirmed his spot in the losers semi-final. That is a guaranteed top 4 placing for TB today. So getting those points on the board early. Of course, remember, folks, this is a seasonal event. So while these events, obviously, you know, you're playing for pride and all that sort of good nonsense. Every bi-weekly time we run these, the main meat and veg is that leaderboard, trying to get to the number 1 spot. Because remember, we are bringing back the finest fundamentals. In what regard? Not announcing just yet, but it is coming. And speaking of, no, I'm not going to say that. We've got our next match coming. I nearly said it. Our next match is BlitzkrieG.
Oh, you nailed it.
ExplosiveFart. I almost did it. Bro. I'm gonna let you take it. I need to shut up for a minute.
Alright, just throwing out Kabari from that mid-screen. Really just cranking up the risk, but Blitz finding a good opportunity to get out of that pressure, but a good parry coming out from Doug. Back to neutral yet again.
The risk on BlitzkrieG there is very, very high. Managing to work it down now, but that was full for a good 10 seconds there.
The block screen can be very tough to deal with because she can mix up some of the options. The follow-up options can be very varied.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Ooh, big counter hit here. Yep, gets the setup, meaty stuff. Nice double overhead setup, gets the throw after. BlitzkrieG, very strong defense holding up here. Has to burst. That's the gut. Bang, right in the dome piece. Ooh, and the dust.
Hits him with the quick dust. Nicely done.
Anyways, he started blasting. First round goes to ExplosiveFart. Sets up to the Tatami for the pressure.
Close towards the end there when BlitzkrieG got that command throw, but Yeah, the burst being utilized.
Oh, he just did the exact same sequence there, GL, but instead backdash that time to bait the throw. Oh. Really nice read from ExplosiveFart, but he's getting sent back to the other corner now.
Yeah.
Bang.
Getting punished for going for that parry. Oh, just tags are real low.
RC back. I think that might have been an input error there. Forces the burst out of him though.
Tried to force out it.
Oh, that's going to be round over. Yep. Very, very nice. Young Doug with the Baiken gets game 1 over BlitzkrieG here, looking to cement himself in that top 4 placing there. This is a very similar route to what ExplosiveFart took last Friday at Hold Forward to get that 2nd place against Raf, or Saf rather. So moving through that loser side of the bracket. Let's see if he can do it again here. He's going to need to...
Tries to get in there with the jump slash, but doesn't. Oh, actually gets punished for going for the parry. Loses that burst and is still going to be kept in this corner. Goes for the cross up.
Nice interrupt.
Punished on the cross up.
Yeah, I feel like the longer we see ExplosiveFart playing Baiken, the more and more we're not going to be able to see him get away with that cross up slash.
Yeah.
Seems like people are... Oh, but he's going to get away with this. Reversal super. Bang. Look at that damage. Huge. Catches him low.
Advancing 2H. Nicely done.
Oh, another one. Man, that 2H is a crazy good button too, hey?
Yeah. Oh,
nice, that fast slash putting in work. 6P. Nice.
Usually the general response is you can 6P the follow-up move, but might as well just punish the Kabari itself. Nicely done there from BlitzkrieG. Just penning them in this corner. And look at that
the range
right up.
Yeah, the range and the risk there. Oh, that's real bad.
Just a little bit out of range. Makes it safe. Then
see, that's the range that I think, like evasion. I think whoever the Nago was that was playing ExplosiveFart earlier, I think it might have been.
It might have been evasion.
I think so. Yeah. Wasn't able to do. Which is what BlitzkrieG was doing just there. He was just playing at a range, right, where he's tossing out these big sort of forward-moving buttons, and what's like as much as Baiken does have a very good fast slash, and that crouching heavy slash is forward-moving. What's she gonna do, man? Like, that is a big fat button. Like she can't reach that far, bro.
Yeah. And also mixing up the timings and not just getting predictable in how you're pressing your buttons, because that is when a Baiken is able to just go to town with the parries. But right now, we're just seeing Doug just get started with these block streaks. Gets it.
Ooh, big 6P counter hit.
Tried to use the RC to set up the parry, but the timing was a little bit off. The timing mate gets punished, tries to get in there, but he's going to get slapped out of it. Good. Bro doesn't go for the
RC, very nice conversion there. Wall splat. Bang.
6H.
We're about even on life now. Positive bonus on the side of BlitzkrieG, but ExplosiveFart does already have 50 tension.
No.
Yes, we do. Good read, my good man.
God. Wanted the guide crush, but he's not able to get too much out of it. He's going to have to bring things back to neutral.
Oh, wow.
Just throws him. Honestly thought that there was going to be a command throw out of that one. Oh, nice. Jump in there. From BlitzkrieG, have to take that one. Oh, wow. Interrupts the Kabari. Gets him all the way through to the wall. Just a little bit too slow on the confirming hit, but manages to get themselves back in there. An unintended reset that works out incredibly well in BlitzkrieG's favor.
Absolutely, and that is huge damage, my man. Gets the scoop as well. This is not looking good. BlitzkrieG chops him right in the face. Taking out that other eye. Getting a game on the board. Very, very nice stuff.
Yeah, BlitzkrieG just dealing with him incredibly well right now. We saw Doug deal with evasions, Nago, but as you mentioned, BlitzkrieG is just playing at that range and those timings where where Explosive just isn't able to, how kind of just run his game plan.
Yeah, he's playing very, very well, actually. I'm like in terms of how he's controlling the way that ExplosiveFart runs his offense. He's just really controlling that relentless offense and picking his gaps with 6P really, really well.
Alright, uses RC, I think, to cancel out of a parry attempt. Oh, tries to run up on him, but is going to get caught out. Has to use the burst. Doesn't.
Oh, that is going to hit absolutely nobody, yeah. Damn, I don't even know if that was a punish. I think he just got caught low. Oh, nice block.
This is going to hurt.
He's dead. He's died for that.
Yeah. Went for the quick overhead and is going to die for it. That's pretty rough.
Ooh, fast slash, and he goes with bang. Just tossing out those Satamis for the plus frames. Any situation where ExplosiveFart can get that out is a good one for him.
Solid play here coming out of BlitzkrieG. He's daring Doug to make a move. Does manage to get it with the Kabari.
Into the corner setup. No, doesn't go for the
wanted the tatami, but I think ended up misinputting. But doesn't end up getting himself punished too much for it.
Yeah,
but does end up losing a lot of the pressure. Oh, command throw, here we go.
Now that 6P is getting a huge amount of mileage here. Look at that blood gauge building up here. BlitzkrieG. Very close to popping here. There it is. Oh, got hit by the explosion. Oh, but that's the burst. This is a one-hit game now.
And no meter on either side. This is going to be the character that actually has something that can go with the full screen. That ends up taking it. And BlitzkrieG knocking out ExplosiveFart.
There it is. Young Doug not managing to make it to that top 2 pedestal that we saw him get on Friday night against all the good people down at Hold Forward. But we are going to jump to our break now as our top 4 has been cemented, as Derek did just so wonderfully say in my ear. We have a little clip from the good people at Hold Forward. The lovely Slicer and Goat have hooked us up with something. So we are going to show this nice little clip for you guys and then slide into our top 4 finals break. Do not go anywhere, my lovely people. We will be back very, very soon. You're watching UNGA Season 2, Week 1 for Guilty Gear Strive.
And you know what I cannot wait for? I can't wait for Grands. It's on right now. Tito versus Tahi. We've seen it a million times before. We're gonna see it again. It's always great. But let's start.
Yeah, Duel 1, let's rock. Going into this first game, both players going a little bit slower than when they played in winner's side of the bracket. Tahi Toa being the only person that actually has managed to get a game off of Ed so far in this bracket. So if anyone's capable of doing this, it's going to be him. But he's going to need a good start to do it, as keep in mind, folks, Tahi Toa is coming from the loser's side, so he's going to have to win 2 first to 3 to take this tournament.
You know what? It looks like he has prepared for that. Already at a massively strong start for Tahi Toa. Doesn't block the overhead. Oh my god, what an option from EveAZN. Do Tiger need K Alpha?
Interesting choice from Tahi Toa there, and it worked out okay for him. It looked like it was an attempt to get out of the corner. But in fact, he is still back in, and we're going to see a pixel come back in from Ed. This man is built different, bro. I swear. Like the composure, the neutral, the mix-ups. He's just on another level right now, man.
Tahi Toa jumping out of that mix-up though, but now gets clipped for his troubles.
Oh, this is going to be, has to burst there.
Yep.
cancels the Wrecker dash cancel. Nice conversion.
Gets the clip, gets the perfect. Tito showing that he wants to win. Such a strong start from him, coming back from a pixel and then not taking a single hit after that.
Yeah,
That's how you make a statement.
Yes, absolutely. That's what I was about to say. That was a statement game one. That is a man who wants to get this grand finals done nice and fast so he can get to his custom artwork and that sweet, sweet cashola prize. Nice and fast.
This man just wants drawings of his waifu. Who can blame him?
Ed being, I'm not sure. One of the guys, either Shen or Castle will probably be able to tell me. Would Ed be, if he wins this season, would he be the first #1 seed to go all the way through winners bracket and win an UNGA? Or has someone done that in Street Fighter before?
That would be insane because
that is quite the feat.
Surprisingly, this tournament has gone pretty much almost as seeded.
Yes,
which
very,
is,
very close too.
Yeah, the only upset I think there was TV taking it over Atticus, but that's a 1 seed difference.
Yes, exactly right. So that is seeding working its magic there, showing.
Oh, and Spider taking it over Charlie.
Yeah, you're right.
That was
you're right.
Only 2 upsets, which is insane. Very rare to see so little upsets in a tournament like this as well.
Absolutely, when the skill gap is so close, even between first and last place.
Saitoa has risk to spare. If he gets hit here once, it might be death.
Oh my god, that air to air was crazy from Ed, bro. But it looks like he's going to lose the rest.
Oh, he kicks it back up.
Yeah. That was like an unfortunate place for Ed for it to drop because he kind of rolled into a 50-50. That gamma play could have been like either side.
What an air throw by Tito. Now gets his corner pressure started. This is what we need. 6P.
Oh, 6P. Nice gap choice there. Melburst from Ed keeps the corner with those jump Ps. Oh, but Saitoa fighting his way out. Reversal shockwave. Oh, and he went for the throw.
Tito do that.
Yeah, especially without an extra bit of bar to cancel it as well. One more hit here.
That could be it.
Yeah, it looks like it. He's got another bar. Yes. Gonna get to see the cinematic super here. One of the cooler ones in the game from Tahitoa's chip. As he gets a game of his own now. We're at 1 apiece, and that was a fast one too.
Really fast one too, actually. Cool.
I think we're going to be saying that a lot.
Yeah, it's all of these matches I feel are going to be insanely fast. Depends how much each player wants to just push on, and they just want to push each other to each other's limits at this point.
Absolutely, man. It's going to be whoever. This is super momentum based, even more so than any other matchup we've watched so far this tournament. It's going to be about this 99-second start here. And this bout around in this first bout of footsies, who is going to take it here?
Goldlewis.
Interesting. Use the burst to get the tension and get to the corner there. Oh, but he's just tossed all his meter away now. He's got absolutely none.
Look, you lose all the meter you don't use.
Yeah. And I mean, look, he has gotten Tahitoa's burst out of him as well. So, you know, it's a net. If you're net neutral on meter, it's a win.
Oh my god, that combo was
nice
nasty.
Conversion and the damage too, man. Alright, throw into the corner. OTG. This is where he gets scary here.
Low.
That was disgusting, man. Oh my god. Like, I swear every time I watch Ed play, he's got a new mix-up. Like there's just some other layer of disgusting. Oh, we got it. That's really bad for Tahitoa here.
The lab so much, and he is obviously rewarded for it. Talking about reward, look at that 70%.
Yeah, I know, and he's got pressure after it as well. Oh, the 6P! Great challenge there. Tahitoa is slowly starting to figure out the small gaps in this offense. But he needs to move a bit faster.
Okay, backdash is out the blender.
Okay, has to RC to keep himself safe there. Go for the pressure. Blocks the mix. Blocks the mix again.
Oh, good 6P to get out of that, but doesn't confirm it because that was a bit of an awkward one.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a mash and hope, and it worked out for him. Oh, it just gets hit into the corner. That's not going to be what Ed wants.
That's the mix.
Calculated mash is what I would call that, as Ed moves up to 2-1 here. in another mind-blowingly fast game here. We are looking at potentially the final game of the first season of UNGA Down Under Guilty Gear Strive coming up. So it's going to be on Tahitoa here. The people want more games. Can the man do it?
I absolutely want more games myself. So no matter who eventually wins or loses, I just want more at this stage.
Yeah,
these games have been way too exciting. These players are so good.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's all coming down to this for Tahitoa. He's had a monster run today. Probably outside of obviously Ed being the most exciting and dynamic player today. That's gotten him to this second place spot. Is he going to be able to do anything else with it? We're about to find out. This isn't the best way to start. Absolutely is not.
No.
Oh my god, that is not the way to start, LT. Comes in. Oh,
backdash, but goes for a burst bait right away.
That was a weird exchange there. That was a very bizarre exchange. But all that matters is that Tito Ed is on tournament point. He is on series point. This is for all the marbles, ladies and gentlemen. Tahitoa fighting for his life, and you can sort of see it a little bit.
Tito drops the combo. Tahitoa maybe a bit.
Yeah, he looks a little bit antsy here, man.
Yeah.
Like, because I think he knows that the pressure's on now. He's got to perform. He's a little bit antsier. Needs to stay composed. Another drop.
He's playing it really safe. He does not want to get reversal supered by Tito.
Oh, no. DP again.
That might be it.
He's not dead. Jumps to super. It's the punish. Tahitoa stays alive for another round. Both players are going to have a burst available this round at some point.
Oh, Tahitoa's already got the party started off to the corner with the Tito taking
big amount of damage
for his troubles.
Absolutely right. Ed's got burst now though, so
they
has the opportunity. Oh, came down on his head. Burst back. Trying to keep the corner here.
Tai has full tension. YRC.
YRC. Reversal super.
Oh my god.
Punish.
Baits the burst though. Now he's struggling to get out this corner.
Oh,
Tito's not letting him.
What a conversion. No meter to get the RC though. Wakes up. Was that a close slash?
Wake up, close slash. Oh.
Okay, here we go.
That might be it. That might be it.
I don't think this will kill.
Oh no, it's not enough.
No, it's not. One more hit for both players. Ed has tension. He's gonna RT. Yes, there it is. It's not over yet, folks. One more hit.
Tai now is
Tahitoa gets the hit and stays alive. We're going to a game 5 in this first potential set of 2 if Tahitoa can reset the bracket. Oh my god, he has gotten one step closer. He is fighting for his life, LT.
He's fighting. He's throwing as many hands as he can. That whiff punish was just beautiful.
I loved both of our confusion at the wake up close slash.
Yeah.
and it hit too. I don't think
what
he
an
meant
option.
for it to hit. Because it hit and then he did nothing.
Yeah, maybe he wasn't ready for it as well. Maybe it was supposed to be wake up DP. That might have been what it was supposed to have been, but who knows? Only he knows.
Only he knows. All we know is that it worked. So, you know, we take those.
What is this? He's using something new.
Yeah, that's a button I don't think I've seen him hit all set.
That's a button I haven't seen him hit all season, in fact.
Oh, okay, burst out of the corner. Sort of a must.
He had basically full wrist there.
Oh, didn't build the tension.
No.
No, but Ed did. Look at that damage. This is going to break the wall too, bro. He's dead. Oh my god, Tito Ed. Pushing through to series point again on like a 75% combo. Oh no.
There we go. Punish the sword throw. Tries to go for a mix 2S.
What was with that juggle? He went straight up, bro. Did you see that?
The counter hit 2S is a bit silly. Takes 60% for it. It is Chip. But now Chip will get the wall break himself.
I love the combos where Chip like runs for ages in the middle of them. They look so cool, man.
Tito with full bar. What will he do? Oh, that might be dead. He does have
No burst. That's going to be it. And Tito Ed is your Season 1 Guilty Gear Strive champion for UNGA Down Under, winning an emphatic tournament where he only dropped 3 games total in the entire bracket against the best that this region has to offer. It is unequivocal at this point. Tito Ed is your Season 1 UNGA champion, and he is your Guilty Gear Strive champion. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Final 4 of the inaugural opening tournament of Season 2 of UNGA Down Under 4 Guilty Gear Strive. It's a pleasure to be here, and it's been a wonderful, wonderful time enjoying this with you. With me still, of course, is the ever-talented, wonderful human joining me today, Mr. GL Phoenix. Still here, are you, brother?
Yeah, still going strong.
Yeah.
It's been a great day so far. Some great matches.
Absolutely.
I'm looking forward to seeing how it all shapes up at the end.
Absolutely, man. It's been a whopper so far, and we have reached our top 4 for this bracket, my man. Could you please take the people through who is left in this wonderful, wonderful bracket?
On the winner's side, in winner's final, which is what we're about to see right now, is going to be Bedless going up against Tito Ed. So Goldlewis going up against Ramlethal. And on the bottom side, waiting in the losers semi-final, we have BlitzkrieG and TB.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful. We are jumping into our winners finals here of our first tournament of the new season. So here we go. Winner gets a guaranteed top 2 spot. It is going to be gold. Or it's not going to be. And he's gone.
We are out of there. Bedless's game crashed.
Nah, that'll do it.
Great start to top 4. Love it.
Very, very good. That's
all right.
That's a DQ free game to no. Nah. No, I mean, look, it'll depend on what the TOs say, but I think that we'd be more than happy to run that back. I don't think this is CPT. I think we'd be fine. So great start to top 4, folks. I guess that is a 10-0 matchup. Homie Bedless just saw the matchup screen and hit Alt 4. Yes, it is. I was messing around in training mode during the break. I was trying to play Magneto on pad. That was.
How's that going?
Yeah, that didn't go well. No. I'm gonna keep playing Marvel on stick. Is what I've figured out.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And now I'm just leaving it open.
It's a great backdrop.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. I'm such a hard shill, bro. That
shill the games you love.
Such a hard shill that like I've got to shill it even when we're not talking about it. You know, I've got to get my Marvel airtime in, because I do love me some Marvel. No, I can't put
what games you enjoy. Just let people know you enjoy them. Like the fact that I enjoy Super Giant games by the posters I have and the vinyl soundtrack that I have.
Exactly right. Exactly right. Where
that shit is all good.
Literally wear what you love on your sleeve, like my JoJo tattoos that I have right here and right here. You can see very well, but there they are. There's one, and the other one is healing. Dudley's off enjoying the sun, so we can't see the cat at the moment. He was here before, but I don't know where he's gone. So recently moved to a new spot, so
as cats
are getting used to having a lot more space than he used to, that's for sure.
So much more room for activities.
I absolutely am a man of culture. Doug, JoJo is the good stuff. I don't know if you can see it, but my backdrop is actually littered with manga volumes. I've got I've got all of part 2 up there. I've got all of part 1 there. I've got half of part 4 there as well. So, Man's just put the room code in the chat. That's awesome. Incredible. Gonna have an influx of people hitting that. What's my favorite part? That's a good question. I think Probably 4 at the moment. Probably 4 at the moment. Personally, but I mean, I literally have Kira on my arm, so that is a pretty obvious that I am a fan. I do have a Part 5 tattoo as well. That's Trish on my other arm. But anyway, back into the game. I talked for a couple seconds, and all of a sudden, Ito's got Bedless in the corner and is just deleting that life bar.
Yeah, having to deal with the usual Tito offense. And
yeah, I feel like this is like what is a Goldlewis to do here? You know what I mean?
Somehow win neutral.
He needs to just land a big hit. I feel like is how it all goes here.
You have to somehow win neutral, deal with the burst, and then work from there.
Yes.
It is a bit of a rough one. Because, as you can see, Ram's buttons can just beat him out from that range.
Yes.
And once we get into this situation where Bedless is just stuck in the corner, doesn't have the best of buttons to try and mesh out with.
No, by the best you mean nothing. He has nothing. Yeah. There you go. And that was an abusive first game.
Yeah.
That was the bust down, my man. That was
That's what we call a roughie.
Some good old fashioned bus ass, my man. That was a double perfect. Ew. All right, well, it's going to be up to Bedless to try and do something different here, but I also just am kind of lost as to what he really can do different.
Yeah, it is a terrible match.
Yeah, like
like the thing is, Bedless kind of needs to gamble on the round start. Yeah. In order to just create a neutral to where he can actually start pressing buttons. Tito, understanding that, backed up, and then punish the button.
Immediate with punish, yeah.
Yeah.
This matchup just seems really, really bad.
I don't think he wanted the side switch, but backs him into the corner again.
Like we were talking about earlier, how Ed had to respect ExplosiveFart's defensive options a little bit more, right? Because of the parry. Goldlewis has got diddly squat. So he literally just has to land a big hit. Oh. This is how it starts, though.
Goes high, goes low, backdashes it.
That sucks. That really sucks. Ooh, bang.
Manages to get in there.
Conversion time. Needs to make the most of these hits. Guard crush situation. No, catches him in the air. All right, here we go. Bedless making a name for himself, trying his best here, but going back to full screen really doesn't benefit him.
It really does not. Oh, gets over the top of the jump dust. Gets a gold burst for his troubles as well. Enjoy all of this. You're probably going to be feeling some lasers at the same time. Oh, good 6-speed to interrupt the string there, and now they can get started. That's the Oki setup. Talk about defensive options. Oh, that is unfortunate there for Bedless, trying to make his way back in. Doesn't have meter to work with. Does get hit with the quick dust. And a quick slash is going to take the game as well.
That's 2-0, and it's been moving very, very fast so far. Poor Bedless. Tragic stuff so far. This has just been matchup. Not even matchup bad. I'd call it matchup sad. Like just true misery, bro. Like, yeah, like I mean, Goldlewis is a character that can land that one big hit, right? And make magic happen. But the problem is that Tito's offense is just so like airtight. Yeah. That how do you find those gaps? You know,
he was able to find them for small moments. He was able to get out of pressure for small moments, but it wasn't for long enough. And because of the burst, it was just like, all right, can you do it again?
I mean, he only got one round, didn't he? Nice, 6B. This is how it starts, though. Bang. Oh, but he didn't.
Unfortunately, back to a more neutral state. And can you win neutral again?
You just need to land one hit here. That's the thing, right? Oh, no punish. Oh, no punish. Oh, wow. No. Oh no!
The Super PRC. Super Bato on the OGG.
Here we go. Set point for Ed here after an absolute just depression session of a comeback there.
This has just been a dismantling. Oh, just catches the backdash. Does get a good mash out of the corner there, but not able to really capitalize on it too much.
Oh, this is going to hurt. No, doesn't have any swords to follow up at least, but he's gotten them back now. Oh my god, that was a big fat button. Keeps it nice and simple so he can't burst there. That burst is almost useless now. Any hit? Yeah.
That's rough. There was literally no opportunity for Bedless to really utilize that burst towards the end there.
Yeah.
And Getaway just making sure that there was going to be no opportunity back into that game.
That was abusive. I mean, like, but the issue is, like, you could be like, oh, that matchup sucks. Why doesn't he counterpick him? What? Who does he counterpick with, right?
He's been working on a Leo, but I don't think confident in his Leo just yet. That is, I think, a goal for a future.
Yeah, got to get there. Yeah, I don't think Leo would be a particularly good matchup there either, realistically, right?
Yeah,
he wants Goldlewis to work. I mean, I respect it.
I respect that as well. Yeah.
But as much as you can respect it, that doesn't keep you going through the winner's side of the bracket. So that is going to mean that Bedless is going to be sliding down into the losers final here. He will be coming up against the winner of our next match, which is BlitzkrieG versus TB. So
TB, very accustomed to dealing with the other Nagos. By utilizing Zato.
Yep, Zato gaming incoming. So TB has proven that this works against several Nagos tonight, rather, already. Yep. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes in this next one here.
I also think there is a rather significant experience mismatch between these two. I think TB is one of the most experienced players that we have.
Yeah, in terms of tournament experience, absolutely, especially with BlitzkrieG being a newer player as well.
Not able to mix him up just yet. Gets hit with a counter hit.
Has to burst there, yeah. It's going to be a matter of how does BlitzkrieG deal with Eddie and how does he deal with these opposers that he's throwing out in neutral.
Good 6p to keep him on a good interrupt there.
Oh
gets thrown for his troubles.
Gets thrown again. Scoop, he might be dead here. No, not quite. Not quite.
To get much more out of that.
Yeah, Wall must have lost a little bit of HP earlier in the round.
2p. He can pen in the corner. He has this meter to work with. Doesn't have Eddie. And ends up trying to act out of that third hit. And just gets punished for it.
Clips him. Blitz has already mentioned that this is their highest tournament placing already. So we're looking at a PB run here already, folks. Let's see if they can push it towards a top 3 finish here.
Yeah, they've been doing very well.
Yeah, this is going to be a massive challenge, though. TB obviously up there for top 2.
Oh,
that was disgusting!
That was nasty. What? How are you dealing with that?
The double empty dash command grab. That is disrespect, my man. RCs. Oh, this time he's going in with the button.
And gets thrown out of it for his troubles that time. YRC.
Not letting him style on him
a little bit of space.
Oh no, throw. One more hit here is going to do it. Yep, there it is, the meaty stuff. 1 round apiece, both players here in this first game.
Oh, that was dirty, that...
Oh yeah, no, that was... wow, that was... What in the hell?
Okay, just the auto-correct.
Ooh, looks like he wanted that 6p to whack him out of the air there. Almost would have been better off hitting close slash, I think. Oh, it's just hit from the raw 5D, yeah.
Long range. Catches the back dash with the close slash.
Spends the cash.
I don't think this kills.
No, I think it's going to be 1 hit away.
It means.
Yep, there we go. 1 more hit, so...
1 more solid hit.
Oh no!
But did the right thing in getting up close and personal to at least enforce the guard crush.
Yep. I like it. If he had a whiffed on the pop there, that round would have been absolutely over. So good. good knowledge from BlitzkrieG there to go in at that last second just to get the pop and get that reel back to keep himself safe. That's pretty much what won him that game there. So, game number 1 for BlitzkrieG. Very impressive so far.
Really nicely done there. It is still a long series.
Yes, it is. That's game 1 here. So, plenty more to go, and this seems like a particularly close one so far.
Woods, don't put that evil on us.
I know how much he hates the Nago mirror. Wow, look at that damage. That's 3 hits, bro.
From long range, just keeping him pinned down. Just keep on tagging him low. Just shoves him all the way to the corner. Gets the
counter hit. No full conversion though. Bit too straight of a hit. But he's gonna get a big conversion off this. Let's go. The frog tosses the sword. That's going to be a reset on Eddie here, plus Oki. Pretty much a dream situation. Tosses the frog.
Ooh. Tags him overhead with one of the slowest overhead you'll ever see.
Yeah, that was very, very clean.
Oh, tries to chase him down using the blue IC. Doesn't end up getting the full conversion. Has to back away. Nice.
Excellent use of Eddie there.
Yeah, the oppose. Give him that little bit of space to work with.
Oh, yeah, there's that close slash straight out of the air, like I mentioned before. Oh, full conversion here for BlitzkrieG.
Good. That's just going to be the round. Quick as you like. Evening things back up with the perfect.
Alright. But BlitzkrieG really wants to win this next game here. He is up 1-0 here.
Looking really good.
So he's in a great position here. TB obviously wanting to even the score. This is a big round here for both players.
Good interrupt on the Fukyo. Checks him coming in. See how this goes. Does run out of Eddie. Meter, so has to back away and reset the pressure.
Nice. Hits him with the classic into the reset on the shield. Conversion. Very nice.
Was sick.
Look at the damage. Wowee, TB. That was very nice, bro.
Doesn't get the burst bait there. But a sword from long range, he's just going to just drag him on
behind. Yeah, very nice. TB, 1-1 here.
That was incredible. What a round from TB.
Whipping out the real gross stuff there to close that one out there when the pressure was on. TB looking very, very strong. That opening gambit there.
Yeah, it was looking pretty good for BlitzkrieG. That may have been able to go up 2-0, but no, TB able to turn things around, even up the scores.
That's our best in region pedigree, my man.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Going into the next one here, so it's just about how well BlitzkrieG can deal with Eddie. That's all it is, right?
Gets tagged low. Getting it.
Oh, went for the overhead. It whiffed this time though, and he just got clipped by the frog instead. Oh, counter hit. Not much of a conversion, but he gets the plus frames, and that's what matters most in this situation, because that's what leads to situations like this. But he jumps out!
The timing was off. Has to deal with this good interrupt. Does get the burst out of him eventually.
Does the frog at him? Yep.
And just unsummons immediately just to make sure that he's never going to be wanting for meter. Oh, makes it safe. Utilizing the pit.
Yeah, there goes the opponent. Just slapped Eddie right in the face, yeah.
That's what he's been needing.
Oh, he pops.
Oh, just tags him low.
No, I like that, Yep. Just keeping it very
simple.
Very safe.
Keep it very simple. Don't want to overextend because you can just straight up die if you overextend against the blood.
Like, that whole situation is created by BlitzkrieG overextending, right? So, there's no reason for you to because he's already done it.
Ooh.
Nice scoop.
That happened. That happened in the previous game as well. Round 2, BlitzkrieG just pops the hell on.
Nice interrupt there. TB not getting hit by the same thing twice. Ooh, the 2H. Ooh, almost got the conversion off of that. Ooh.
Alright, just hits it again. Once more for good measure. Uses.
Nice. Yeah, the side swap as you mentioned before. That one's going to absolutely hit, yeah.
Sends him through. Hold all of this. Doesn't have...
jump out, air throw. Nice, had plenty of time to react there.
Yeah, and the great thing about utilizing the throws is that also Eddie's gauge still continues going back up while you're going through that throw animation. So
exactly right, exactly right. Nice little command grab there. TB going up 2-1 here, looking to push it up here, get a top 3 position. Wants to play Bedless here.
Pretty damn good. BlitzkrieG making it work for it at least, but
man, the salt in the chat is it's just out of control. Y'all need to learn how to just win better. Would be my biggest piece of advice. Because god damn. Oh man, just learn how to win better. Because boy oh boy, you're looking mad salty in the chat. Ooh, jumps out.
Playing keep away with this round start here from TB. Trying to just stay at a range that BlitzkrieG has to commit a button, but ends up having use burst.
Getting held back at mid-screen here. Eddie doing a great job. Look at this block string. The frog goes straight over.
Oh, just dash straight on top of that.
These two are just like letting these buttons rip. Like there is absolutely no fear from the two of them.
Oh yeah. And also, like, once it gets to this kind of situation, because of BlitzkrieG's blood
that was very nice.
Quote unquote, you can't necessarily make his way in without committing to blood burst.
Ooh, whiff the dust.
Long range. Oh, Eddie
would have hit him anyway, yeah. Oh, this is anybody's round here.
Blood burst.
What on earth was that?
Coming.
Oh, nice! Very clean. TB using the RC to dodge the pop, goes in for the scoop, takes a round, and now we are on set point here for TB. 3 games straight looking like here. Yeah, 3 games straight. Looking like a pretty safe prognosis. Going to be on BlitzkrieG to make something happy now.
2/3 of his health from a single burn. Got Eddie ready to go. Hits him with the overhead.
Oh, that could be it. No.
Comes through. Does. Eddie's not there, so has to calm it a little bit. The frog from long range does manage to slice away at him.
This is horrendously bad. Pack her up, boys. This one's all over. TB moving on in 3rd place now, going into that losers final against BedlessSleeper. But before we get to that, man, shout outs to BlitzkrieG there for that top 4 finish. I know that he said this is his first ever placing this high, so absolutely huge shout outs to you, my man, for placing so well in a tournament. It's a stacked disease, bro. Like, you know, we go through this bracket. You know, people can make the jokes that they want about Nago and whatnot, man. But like, you know, let's look at some names that he's beaten. Like, you know, we've got ExplosiveFart, we've got Beedozer. He beat Limi. He beat Wumbo. You know, I mean, he Saf DQ'd, but you know. Very like that's been a huge
taking that opportunity and running with it.
Exactly right. That's an early losers bracket berth and a big losers bracket run. So huge congrats to BlitzkrieG. Regardless of whether or not, you know, homie DQ'd or not, you've earned your spot, man. So you should be very, very proud of yourself for your placing. Congratulations. But enough of that. We have losers finals coming up, my lovely people.
Congratulations, you're gone.
Exactly right. You are as much as you know. Congratulations, you were in the losers bracket and you lost. That means you are in fact a loser. So moving on with the tournament, quickly, guys, before we jump into the losers finals, I'm a prick. We, of course, have that exclamation mark donate link in the chat. I'm sure Shen will hit that button right now. If you want to support what we do and support these players, give them something to fight for, then hit that link. We do have the $1,000 prize pot goal once again to double the pot for the winners. So please, if you do like what we do, hit that link below. But we are diving in now to one of our potentially our second last set of the evening here.
Yep.
And
TB
it is going to be TB with the Nago. Yep.
Yep. Understanding that this is you're playing to win, and this is a matchup that Nago has a pretty good time of.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Just being able to dominate that mid-range, right? Like, they both have big bruiser buttons and a lot of health, but Nagos just have that extra range on them, right? However,
if this happens...
Ooh! That conversion was nasty!
Yeah.
Very
nice. This
nice.
can happen. If things drop, and Bedless is allowed in for even a fraction, this can happen.
He got him.
Good counter.
Bang! Hit him with the churn. Going into round 2 here. Bedless sort of stole that one away there with a big run late.
Ooh,
big counter hit. Wall bounce. This combo is still going. Wall splat. He's churning it up. This is going to be huge damage. Bang! Look
They're probably
at
100
that.
to zeros. Some characters.
That's about 80% damage.
To a Nagoriyuki, who is one of the beefiest characters in this game.
Oh, he let it rip again. I think he's blocking this one, though. Yes, he is. TB. Oh, just punishes it with a bit of a wacky punish there. Not that I know if anything better could be gotten there. I'm no Nago player, but would expect something else to be possible just there on a whiff that big. Nice burst. I like the idea.
Just playing it cautiously now. Oh, just gets in there on top of him and throws him.
Game 1, Bedless.
Typhoon OTG to take game 1.
I mean, as Bedless said, he wants to make these bad matchups work, right?
Yep.
So it's just going to be a matter of, you know, him he's going to need those good starts, right? The longer the round goes and the longer the game goes, the more that it's going to favor TB. Because the longer that you're playing that long-range neutral, Goldlewis just doesn't have the buttons to keep up, right?
He really doesn't, yeah.
So he needs
if TB is able to utilize 5H, 2S, and just rinse and repeat with those, and if you try and jump in using the 2H, good luck.
Exactly right. Exactly
you have to find your opportunity somewhere.
Absolutely right, man. Oh,
gets a gold burst.
This
is a start. He needs to be able to use something.
Yeah, he's going to need to make the most of the meter there because he tossed his burst early. But he's managed to get TB's burst out of him, so it's ended up being a net positive result here.
Yeah, he's not going to be too disappointed with that. Ends up getting hit.
Ooh, that was gross. Good blocks from TB. I say that and he mashes immediately. Damn, Bedless
doesn't get the meaty timing. I think he went for super PRC there and just ends up copying. Also, I do believe he wanted the glossy.
Yeah, that definitely looks like an
jumping
error.
Typhoon, the big flying man, funny Twitter thing that you usually see, where he just goes from one side of the screen to the other, like half a second. But now, yeah, look at
that wrist. Chip adding up. Sentinel. Oh, here we go. Sentry bot rips out the gat. This is actually very, very close.
Going straight through him.
Man, I would have laughed if he just like gatted him
through all of it. Yeah,
that would have been crazy. Jump D, very good button going into the Behemoth Typhoon afterwards for that plus frame.
It's a gold burst again. See if he's able to get much with it.
Oh, there you go.
The quickest of bursts.
Immediate burst. As soon as Goldlewis gets a hit, TB's bursting. Ooh, has to
be careful with that as the series goes on, though. Bedless can definitely punish that.
Oh, scoops him.
The late RC.
And this is showcasing why he likes this matchup now. Just controlling neutral. Damn, full conversion. Very nice.
Just a little bit of health left. We'll see if he's able to do something with it, but quick 5D to finish that one off.
Yeah, and that is going to be one apiece now per player.
That's kind of how we expect this matchup to go.
Yeah,
a lot of the time, with TB just dictating the pace and Bedless just trying to find an opportunity in.
Absolutely, absolutely. I feel like the longer the round goes, the higher the chance that TB is going to win, right? Because of the fact that the longer the round goes, the more we're looking at that long range neutral kind of game plan, right?
Yeah.
Bedless's game plan needs to just be to get in that ass and just not let go. You know? So...
Interesting phrasing, but yeah, the sentiment's there.
I'm esports, brother. What do you want from me? All right. So going into a pivotal game 3 here. We are at 1 apiece, so whoever takes this next one is going to run away with a pretty big advantage here. Oh, big burst!
What can he do with it?
Huge win there for Bedless. Yeah. Now we can pretty much just attack with reckless abandon now. And you can see that he's going for it here. Full conversion. Yes, sir. Is he dead? It's going to be very close. Yes, he is. That was nasty.
That's some Goldlewis damage.
He didn't even need the wall break.
Bit of risk. Yep. Oh, catches him low.
Damn, he just lets that Behemoth Typhoon rip.
Doesn't get the full conversion off that. He's going to be happy to just keep him penned into the corner.
Releases the sentry bot. Out he comes. Catches him a bunch. Getting more screen space. That's what that's about. It's about gaining that screen space, right? You're just trying to escape the corner. Ooh, immediately burst out. Gold burst, yeah.
He's consistently getting gold bursts at least, which has been helping him at least have resources to start an offense.
Oh! Oh, he converted off that. Oh, here we go. Nice conversion. Doesn't get the full though. Oh! Bedless dropping his plate a lot here. Gets clipped for his pleasure. One more hit here, but level 3 security. Just meshes jab.
Interrupt. Cops him with the elbow. And that's going to be 2-1 for Bedless. He wants to
calculated match.
He wants to have a rematch with Tito in that grand final.
Absolutely, and he's up 2-1 now. He's looking at sending TB home. Let's see what happens here. TB's going to need to win this next game, and this is why I said the last one was so pivotal, right? Going into a first to 3 set with a 2-1 lead lumps all of the pressure on your opponent, right?
Absolutely.
Like, the onus is now on them to make something happen, man.
See how this round start goes. One of the things about this matchup is that Nago wins round start against the majority of the cast currently.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Well, he's just got such great round start options because of his normals, right?
Goldlewis wants to win at round start because that is one of the best opportunities to do so, but it's so hard for him to actually commit to a button because at that point you commit to the wrong option.
Yeah, so he tries to get out of
and this happens. But playing defensive at start is like, yeah, I don't necessarily want to be penned into a corner, but
well, what do you do, right? Like you lose.
It's like a damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Like 8 out of 10 of your options lose, then isn't your like highest percentage chance of winning to go for that defensive option, right?
Yeah. It's just
I guess that's just the nature of a bad matchup, essentially.
Neutral, yeah.
Like, you know, sometimes there's no good option, so you just got to make do with a bad one. But Bedless is doing a very good job of making do, so...
And sometimes you just got to gamble. Oh. These Typhoons, just penning the corner, but good escape there using the Beyblade. Almost bursting, but...
Well, saved himself from the sentry there,
The sentry, yeah.
Ended up kind of wasting the bar, though, my man, because he is dead.
Yep. Sets up match point here. Jump dust over the top. Which is also like... Goldlewis has to rely on that button, but also has to be very careful about being too predictable with it because of that 2H.
Yes, exactly right. Yeah. Can get sniped out of the skies with a big counter hit. There you go. Yep. He's just lucky that he traded, right?
And also, burst goes straight through.
Gold RC there, but it is blocked, it looks like. Oh, he pops! Oh. Nice timing.
Gets right up for it. Close and personal for it.
Oh, he's just gotten him!
Chip damage.
Very nice.
Didn't have enough meter to get through.
Damn it, he's gone! TB eliminated. Third place for the man as Bedless earns his run back against Tito Ed, the previous season champion, who has been on a tirade on the winner's side of the bracket so far this tournament. and is absolutely looking like our favorite to win another tournament this week.
And TB's already off to go play Last Ark.
Yeah, and he's gone.
Still, solid showing. Utilizing a bunch of different characters. Well, I say a bunch of different. Nago and Zato.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we got to see it. We got to see both from him. And
now that he's been eliminated...
even if we're going with that option select of Lost Ark Gaming, still, incredibly solid play.
Yeah, now TB gets to go and play his kids' game. Anyway, folks, we are going to be sliding into grand finals now on the winner's side of the bracket. Tito Ed with that patented Ramlethal, the most terrifying character on the East Coast, versus Bedless with that nutty Goldlewis. Now, this matchup is booty butt cheeks. We have seen that once this tournament already.
Oh, yeah.
So, how is Bedless going to adjust here to make it work? Because he wants to make it work. He straight up said he wants to make it work.
Just trying to navigate all of the swords is the name of the game, but you got to interrupt him before he gets set up with this corner pressure. But it's so difficult to do so. And
Goldlewis can't even jump out. Bang, that is not going to be the round, but it's going to be very, very close here. Bedless RC catches him in the air.
Catches him.
Oh no! Drops.
Get the pickup.
Oh,
that was just a little bit too far away, and that button was not. Well, that Typhoon doesn't end up connecting. Didn't end up using the rest of the meter for Faultless, and ended up getting chipped out, unfortunately. But it was going to be rough regardless.
Oh, nice! Look at that.
Wow.
That's optimal pickup. Yeah. That's character mastery right there. Being able to pick up off any stray hit. That's character mastery, right? Like that's how you know that someone is knows the in and outs of their character. When you pick up those stray hits and turn them into clean damage. There it is again, right? Bang!
Yeah, the stray hit into... And also, a lot of the wrecker cancels that...
Oh, wow.
Just... What do I say about that? The round's already gone.
Yeah, I know. That's one of the big air quotes here, issues I have with Guilty Gear Strive as a commentator, right? Is we go on these anecdotes and we're trying to tell stories or fun facts, and by the time I finish my sentence, I look at the screen and Tito's won a game, and I'm like, well, I just missed all of the play-by-play.
Yeah.
Duel 1.
Damn.
You want Tekken if you want
Tekken, mate. Online Tekken tournaments are purgatory, Charlie. Nobody wants to be involved in that. And I love that game. Alright, in we go. Ed, back to just this bullying session here. This is just...
Yeah. Oh
my god.
Does use RC to make it all safe. That's another thing about Ram, is that she generates meter so incredibly easily.
Yeah.
That it is very hard to find her in a situation where she can't make something safe.
Oh no, I think Tito can smell blood here as well, because he's starting to just really press buttons a lot.
Not going to use the meter.
This matchup sucks, man. This matchup just is straight up cheeks, bro.
Oh, it does clean him with...
Oh, can't even punish it.
Typhoon.
Oh no, caught in the air. That's going to be a full screen juggle. RCs to keep the combo going. Oh. He would have killed him then, I reckon, if he didn't
that is rude.
This is looking like it's going to be a straight up bust down in grand finals here, folks. I can smell a no round brown. Let's see what Bedless can do here, but
if anyone can do it in this matchup, it would be Bedless. But
oh, absolutely no.
He's mentioned the hands up in the air, just what do I do?
Yeah, this matchup sucks. And I appreciate him trying, and I want to believe, but I reckon that this one might be curtains unless he finds something real different here, man.
Something drastic.
Burst is gone already, and he's back in the corner.
Sword,
so
but it doesn't really matter because yes.
See, he's just spent his burst for literally nothing. Tito now has it above. The risk is building up. Oh, 6P's out! Wow, that's a start. Ooh, let's go. Bomber's been planted. Oh no! Every time he gets anything going, it just all falls apart.
Good,
but man up.
Bait.
Let's go, kill him. You know what?
And his entire existence.
Normally, I don't like to do biased commentary, but with a matchup this bad, bro, I'm just going for Bedless.
Oh, yeah.
Like it just is what it is.
Underdog story.
Yeah. Oof. Counter hit. Okay, Bedless backing up, going for the low there. Behemoth Typhoon whiffs. Wrecker punish. Very good. Can't let him get away with those. Reward for his patience. Like, Bedless is playing well. He is literally playing really well. Yeah, it's just that this matchup sucks.
Yeah, when he can actually start offense is really good because Bedless's offense is really good. It's just the character on defense just doesn't have a fun time. Good interrupt of that advance.
Yeah, there we go. Bedless gets the game. There we go. That is what I like to see. That turnaround. Let's go. Very, very nice there from Bedless. Getting a game on the board. The score is now 2-1. Now, keep in mind, he needs to win another 2 in a row to reset the bracket. And then he needs to win another 3.
best of 5.
Yeah. So, it is a long way to go from here. This is 1 of 6 that he has to win. So
you're saying there's a chance?
There is a chance. Exactly right. I like to believe, my man.
Or catches him overhead. Tries to get the cross up, but doesn't get the timing on it.
Burst, yep.
Good burst.
I like the burst, yeah. Keep the corner.
Keep him pinned into the corner.
Ed's burst choices are always about it's always about corner control. It's always about maintaining that corner.
Oh, scoops.
Oh, he's dead. That was gross.
Oh! Interrupts the Daru just by just bopping him.
Bro, he's moving. He's moving.
He's starting to believe.
Okay, there's the burst.
The unfortunate thing about using burst is that, yeah, they're at the other side of the screen from you, but now they're on the other side of the screen from you.
Yeah, and it needs, for these bursts to be worthwhile, Bedless really needs to get out of the corner. But the thing is, he's bursting, gaining about a third of the screen, and then Ed just pushes him back immediately. Oh, I don't think that's going to hit. Oh, that is just...
That is a punish.
Yeah, that's a mental guard break right there, guys. Ed right in the middle of this man's head here. And currently in the middle of tournament point as well.
Good back dash.
Bedless here.
Gets out of it. Can you hold on? No. He's gonna hold all of this damage. Does
all these. Oh no, I think he backdashed again. Oh. He's gonna die here on a huge backdash read into the beam super, and with the massive read on the reversal super, Tito Ed once again is your UNGA Down Under Guilty Gear Strive champion. This time it is for week 1 of season 2. Ed with a conclusive winner's side run. That was just an impression session. Shoutouts to Bedless for making a go of that horrendous matchup there. But yeah, that was poopy stinky, that one. So Ed just playing the matchup how it's supposed to be played, proving once again why he is the strongest, considered the strongest character and player in the region, and has been probably since mid to late last year. Nearly now. So showing that dominance once again is Ed, as he takes the #1 spot on the week 1 standings of UNGA Down Under Season 2, folks. That is the end of the tournament for us. But before we get to the formalities of saying goodbye, I would quickly like to remind everyone of 1 or 2 things, Mr. Phoenix, and that is that we are going to be, and regional representation has been announced for this season. So what that means is you're going to want to jump into the UNGA Discord. Shen, if you could type !Discord into the chat right now for me. Go into there, hit your roles if you haven't already joined, and make sure that you select where you are from, and please do it correctly, because we are going to be basing some stuff off of this in the future. So do answer honestly, because we will be using this information absolutely going forward. Alongside that, of course, !Donate in the chat if you want to contribute to the prize pool that these wonderful people are playing for. Now, before we wrap it up, GL Phoenix, tell the people about yourself, my good friend.
Well, when I'm not constantly just running back-to-back tournaments of commentary. I do sometimes stream at dumb hours of the night because why the hell not? Twitch.tv/GeoPhoenix. I sometimes stream Strive, but it's usually a lot of other stuff. But yeah, I just have chill late night vibes and just hang out really.
But love to see it.
I've been trying to get better with my Happy Chaos. I've got the snack box controller coming in soon.
Ooh, damn cheat mode. Okay, I see. We've got a cheaty Pete over here, huh?
Hey, you try playing Happy Chaos with this.
Hey, no,
I was using a Switch Pro controller.
Oh yeah, no, okay, no. You've earned an upgrade, my king. Go for it. You have absolutely earned it. Yeah, no, it's good. Thank you for coming on, man. It was short notice.
Anytime. It's always a lot of fun.
Of course. So before we leave you tonight, the good people in the chat, this is my Twitter. For anything and everything related to Street Fighter V and Guilty Gear, follow me if you haven't already, because I post basically what events I'm doing, and I'm usually involved in just about everything that goes on in the region at this point. So I am lucky enough to have that privilege. So it has been an honor serving you guys for the inaugural opener of Season 2 of Guilty Gear Strive and the year opener for UNGA Down Under. We do have Street Fighter V returning this Friday. So we will have the season opener for that one. I believe that it is a 7 p.m. tournament start, 7:30 p.m. bracket start. Shen will correct me if I am wrong in the chat. Remember, !Discord, join in there if you want to get involved with that too. But otherwise, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks for the next episode of Guilty Gear Strive Season 2. My name is Tom Scott. Thank you to everybody that's tuned in today. We have had a wonderful time, and we will see you all next time around. Peace out, guys.
Peace.